a song. Fuck off.
You shake a pretty mean cake, Batman.
I'm about to waste my fucking money on the M&M Funko. Make it stop! Help me!
That's you, Manuel. That's the way going to go.
Sorry I'm late. Afraid I got lost on the path of life.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
What's going on, fam?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry.
Not everybody. We're new to this whole streaming thing.
You guys can blame it all on me. You can hear me, right, Roland?
Yeah. I mean, I worked on this edit for quite a while for this intro, so we'll get it right. I promise we'll get it right. But the reason I have this helmet on today is because the long hair is no more.
No, it's gone.
The long hair is no more.
Pilgrim, you're fucking with me, right? I was
No.
his hair's actually gone, fam.
It's gone. All of it.
My back
I got the
is
Levi
broken.
look going on. I look like I'm about to go hunt down some titans or some devils. Call me Kishibe.
Pilgrim, you're not fucking funny. It took me 22 minutes to fucking make sure that there was sound on that shit.
I was gonna say there's definitely sound because I was watching it on my phone to make sure there was sound. Hey, never had the man bun, Pilgrim. You know that. I never had the man bun. I never wore a man bun in my life. Always had the ponytail.
How could you shoot a damn gun without a man bun?
Get the fuck out of here. Get Eminem. Jesus. All right, so what do we got to talk about today?
Well, Dave Filoni's being canceled on Twitter,
Yes.
which is, not shocking to me.
Dave canceled.
Yeah, Dave is canceled.
And Dave being defended by those who dislike him.
Yeah, weird.
That's the interesting thing.
I
I want to
and
get
we're
into
also-
that too because these are the people. I am not Quarterback Garrett. No. We can drop that link for Damio though, since he doesn't have long. If you want to.
Right. Well, yeah, but Damien said that he didn't have long an hour ago, though. In fairness,
That's true.
I think Dave is right in this case. Right? Yeah.
That's exactly Great Pilgrim, and we're gonna get into that because I think Dave's correct as well.
We also are gonna watch the Ahsoka trailer as well.
We'll do that after we talk about what Dave said.
Okay. Do you have it? Do you have it
I've got the
pulled
Ahsoka
up
trailer
exactly
up.
what Dave said?
I know exactly what Dave said, and what he said was, we have this Jedi here that I'm creating a show about,
Mhm.
and she was trained by the greatest Jedi of all time.
Why is that a big deal?
People have a problem with that for some reason.
Okay, but
Now,
why?
in my opinion, Anakin Skywalker is the greatest Jedi of all time.
I don't know why that's such a big deal.
He's the chosen one. George has stated he's the chosen one. Everybody knows he's the chosen one.
Right.
And
What
I
did
just thought
Dave? When did Dave say this quote? When did he say this comment?
this just came out a couple days ago. It was the A Journey to Ahsoka trailer.
Damn.
If you want me to pull it up, I can pull up exactly what he said.
I mean, like, nah, like that sounds like something that Dave would say. For me.
I'll pull it up. We'll
right.
react to his point because I think he had a very good point, and it was correct. There's no questioning it. Anakin Skywalker is the greatest Jedi. So let me find this exact point here.
Now I agree with the Salty Inferno in that he's saying that so he can make Ahsoka overpowered, but I don't think that he's wrong.
Yeah, no, for sure,
Is he gonna make Ahsoka overpowered though? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, no, I'm with them. He does try to make Ahsoka like the best of the best. Like, he tries to make her way better than she really has any right to be, in my opinion. But that's just how it is.
Right.
Like, I don't quite think... What's up, Wade? I see you in chat.
What up, Wade?
But I don't think Dave's going to write Ahsoka like Rey was written. She's not going to be a Mary Sue. She never has been a Mary Sue. She's never
Traz, what's up, fam?
Yo, what's up, Travis? Hell yeah, buddy. I did get a haircut. What's up? It's all gone. All of it. It's all short now. But here, let me show you exactly what Dave did say. So let me share my screen real quick.
That's all rolling, homie.
I'm gonna be posting the intro on my Instagram so you guys can take a look at it.
And I'm gonna be posting it on to YouTube and also on my Instagram.
Yeah, so we'll have it up there for you guys if you guys want to clip it, if you guys want to take parts of it, whatever. I don't care. Do whatever.
Ronnie, this is all for you, homie.
And this is not the first or the last intro. This is the first, but it's not the last. So I'm gonna every probably couple months redo the intro. But for right now, this is what we're working with, and yeah, I spent a good amount of time working on this thing, and it's a real beaut. And I love to get more people in.
Everyone go and sub to Real Wade Gaming Nation.
Good shit, Wade. I like to hear that, man.
You can finally give yourself a super chat.
But yeah, no. So the intro will be up on Rolo Films on Instagram, Rolo_films. You can find.
You should post it on your main too.
I'm going to. It'll be on both.
You got more people that like.
Oh yeah.
Follow you on there, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it'll be on both. It'll be on my Twitter. It'll be on shit. Probably I'll even post it on a TikTok I haven't used in 2 years. Yeah, it'll be everywhere.
Recently, because like TikTok says that like you're active on your shit. I sent you a video the other day, and it said that you were active.
Well, I'm not. Maybe somebody else is active on my TikTok, but it ain't me, and I don't care. Not me. I don't use that damn app. I only post on that app when I feel like it, and then I literally go on there, I post something, and I leave. And like I have nothing to do with that app.
After we cover Dave, there's a couple of like random questions that I like put on my Facebook that like I kind of want to like.
Well, after we cover Dave, we got to go into Ahsoka real quick.
Right. Yeah.
And then we can get into that stuff. But okay. Yeah, so I've got Dave's quote right here.
Okay.
Let me share this for us.
Daimyo, watch your fucking mouth.
Actively retarded? Yeah.
Homo Lord?
Yeah. I mean, you're a moderator for this channel. You do realize what we do here, right? I mean, yeah. We're actively retarded.
Yes, facts.
All the time.
You should have known that, Daimyo.
Come on.
Oh, Daimyo. Congratulations for finally being made a wrench. Good shit. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, congratulations. You finally got a wrench on Caleb's stream. That's a huge accomplishment.
He might be Wade.
No, he's not. I'm sure he's not. He's a working man. He just happened to be off the night before and everything like that last week. That's different. But here, we've got exactly what Dave said. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. Put the audio on. Here we go.
He's been trained by the greatest Jedi of all time in Anakin Skywalker.
Ahsoka has been a really beloved character.
I don't know what's so wrong with him saying that.
That's it. That's the whole thing. He's been trained by the greatest Jedi of all time. People lose it.
I don't get. Didn't he have the highest power level of any
Yes.
Jedi
Yes. If
ever?
he didn't lose his limbs, he would have been powerful, like more powerful than Palpatine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is entirely true. That yes, he is the most powerful Jedi of all time. That's factual. There's literal biological evidence in the books and movies and shit like that say that. In the Phantom Menace, they state that he has more midichlorians than Master Yoda. Like, he's godlike. Anakin Skywalker is the most powerful Jedi of all time. And then for people to try and go now and cancel Dave Filoni in an attempt to do that, it's gotten pushed under the rug because no one cares. Because everybody that says, oh, I'm going to cancel this guy over this shit, no one gives a shit what you think.
Well, it's not only that.
Some random person on Twitter.
It's not only that, but it's also just kind of like people choose to cancel people over like the worst fucking things. It's like fight something that actually matters.
Because it's factual fucking evidence.
Right. Yeah. But I guarantee that these people weren't saying shit about like Harvey Weinstein though either.
Okay, I'm just saying. Name one Jedi a Jedi. I'm not saying a somebody in the middle. Because I think
Ahsoka is the greatest non-Jedi of all time.
But she's a Jedi. They
Yeah.
said in the trailer. She was a Jedi though. I know. I get what Damio's saying. I get what Damio's saying. Hold on, before we read Great Pilgrims, I get what Damio is saying because people say this shit about Ahsoka.
Right.
We all agree with George at the end of the day, right? I feel like most of us are like, whatever George fucking says is law.
Right.
And there are no gray Jedi. There are Jedi that stray farther to the dark side, of course, but gray Jedi don't exist. That's not a thing. There is no middle ground. The only middle ground is the Bendu in Rebels.
Yeah, and she's not one of those. So
yes, and on top of that, Ahsoka is just like her master. We see this through Clone Wars. We see Ahsoka go dark a couple times. That's why she was paired with Anakin. That's why it happened. Because she was supposed to be paired with a master that understood her. And that makes a lot of sense. Now,
exactly.
Now to say that these things about Ahsoka or about Anakin and then say they're wrong is stupid because Yoda specifically placed her with Anakin on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew, he had foresight. He knew that those two would be a perfect compatibility.
Exactly.
And he ended up Anakin, not Yoda, not anybody else. Anakin Skywalker ended up training one of the best Jedi Knights of all time, and that's Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
It's all because of Anakin's training. And Ahsoka will mention that, and has mentioned that in Rebels. She said it's all because of my master.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows I was nothing before Anakin Skywalker. Like, everybody knows that Anakin Skywalker is the fucking best of the best. In the books, he's a fucking war hero.
Facts.
The whole galaxy knows his name. Good and bad know his name and fear it. Because if Anakin Skywalker shows up on the battlefield, you're screwed.
I see what Pilgrim is saying, though, too, but
I agree with Pilgrim too, but that's a different form of Jedi.
To get to Damio's point, though, it's about power levels, I think.
That is a completely different form of Jedi. That's after the Jedi have been
Nico, what's up, fam?
Out for 20 years. And because the Jedi have been wiped out for 20 years, Obi-Wan is rethinking everything he knew about the Jedi at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, by doing that, he trains Luke a different way than he trained Anakin.
Yep.
So, yes, while Luke and Obi-Wan might be some of the best, they're not the greatest Jedi of all time because they weren't training in the actual Jedi way. Fuck yeah, Star Wars guys, and every day, every time you talk to me.
Anakin having a Padawan kind of goes against the canon. He's not a master. Never. I respectfully
you don't have to be a
disagree.
Jedi master to have a Padawan. They'll still call you master. You only need to be a Jedi Knight.
Yeah.
Anakin was a knight.
And I think Anakin training Ahsoka and then having her be kicked out of the Jedi Order.
He didn't kick her out. He wanted her to stay. She left.
Yeah. I think having that happen to him made him resent the Jedi more, so his turn to the dark side makes more sense.
Because he thought of her as a little sister.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly how Anakin thought of her.
Right.
And for him to lose a sister over something that he could not do anything about.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't help her in any way. And that hurt him a lot. What?
Huh?
Dog, what? What do you mean?
He definitely wants to pull your hair, G.
Well,
there's nothing to pull now.
Well, no, that can mean multiple things. I want to get that hair. So, show me where in any George Lucas movies do they say that? It's speculation. Say what?
That Anakin was Ahsoka's master.
Or that Anakin's the chosen one?
Yeah, Damiel, what are you talking about?
George said it.
I don't think Obi was a master until later. Yeah, but he was technically Obi-Wan.
I'm with him. Obi-Wan never fully became a master, a full-on master.
Yeah.
I'm not talking like here's your rank, you get it, boom, you're good. I'm saying a full-on master in the arts. He wasn't there until he started to train Luke. But my point being is, Anakin Skywalker, he went through multiple different masters in a way. I mean, he did not only learn from Obi-Wan. He also learned from Yoda. He also learned from Mace. He also learned from Plo Koon and Kit Fisto and Ayla. And these people taught him different things that made him the master he needed to be to train Ahsoka to become what she was. And she ended up being just like him. Yeah. I mean, after the order, well, I mean, he is a master. He was already on the council. So he is a master technically, but yes, he would self-proclaim himself one after that because there's no order.
He was a knight. He was a knight. Yes. Yeah.
No, at the end of the end of the Phantom Menace, after Qui-Gon dies, they tell Obi that he has completed his trials. Yoda says that to him on Naboo. You've completed your trials through this ordeal. So therefore, we're giving you master status. And Obi-Wan says specifically, if you don't let me train this boy, I'm going to leave and I'm going to train him my own.
Right.
He says that.
I forgot that he said that.
Yeah. So he was going to train Anakin either way because that was Qui-Gon's dying wish. Was that
honestly, it's been a hot minute since I've seen the Phantom Menace.
I watched the Phantom Menace last night.
Really?
Yeah. So, in order to talk about this,
Obi-Wan was on the council. He's a master. Yeah. Yeah.
He is a master. They call him Master Obi-Wan. Keep in mind, Ahsoka only calls Anakin Master Anakin. Nobody else does. Everybody else calls him General Skywalker.
Mm-hmm.
Ahsoka's the only one who says Master Anakin. But
Well,
she'll say Master Plo, Master Sakura, Master Obi-Wan, Master everybody else, Master Kenobi. She'll say Master to everybody else, but to Anakin, it's only Master Skywalker or Sky Guy or something like that.
look him
Everybody
coming
else
in
will
with all
call
this knowledge.
different.
Completed trials from Padawan tonight, I think. He was a Padawan until Qui-Gon said that he was ready.
Yes, and Qui-Gon says he's ready in that movie.
Yeah.
He says it when they're on Coruscant.
Wait,
I don't even understand what you're laughing at.
oh no, wait. Daimyo timed out Wade. That's why he's laughing, I think. Yo, Daimyo, that's not why I give you power. Nah, but the fact that Dave is actually getting canceled over this shit is wild to me. And it's like,
well, it's stupid because let's be honest, we all know that Anakin's the most powerful.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody knows that. Whether you want to admit it or not, everybody knows that Anakin Skywalker is the most powerful Jedi of all time.
Right.
That's what made it. Even Obi-Wan knew that he was going to die there if he didn't pull a move like he did.
Wait. Let's read this one
What the
first.
fuck did Trav say? Tungula? Oh, is that the character you want me to put in my book?
They tell Anakin you're on the council, but not given the rank. There are many Padawans in Clone Wars who refer to him as Master.
Because he's not a master yet.
The younglings called him Master right before he went to slicing them up.
He's not a master yet. Because the only person that calls him master is Ahsoka. Because she's being trained by him. He doesn't have the actual rank of Jedi Master yet. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
he doesn't ever get the rank of Jedi Master. So every other Padawan would have no reason to call him Master because he's just nutty. So they'd call him General. Whereas Ahsoka, he is her Master because he's training her. Not in the Jedi way of, oh, you're a Jedi Master, but in the way of, like, I am training you, therefore I am your Master.
Yeah.
So that's why Ahsoka's the only one who ever calls him Master.
I don't know why this is so confusing.
It's not.
It's not.
It's very simple. I understood it when I was 5.
What is there to argue, Daimyo?
Get on! There's links in the chat. Let's fucking go, Daimyo.
He said that he's at work. He said that he can't.
Oh, man, what a bitch.
Before we
was timed out by Gatekeeper's Daimyo for 300 seconds. Oh, Daimyo, what are you doing to our chat? What are you doing to our chat?
Daimyo is right. Wait
I'm
some
not
time.
Wait, time's out.
Dog. I love how Roland put that into the intro and then fucking Kakashi was late to save him.
I had to put that into the intro.
So, before we get to the Ahsoka trailer, just real fast, I want to do a couple of shameless plugs. And then we will get right into the Ahsoka trailer. So, first of all, go follow me on Kick. We're currently live there now. Hold on. I'm sharing it. Go follow me on Kick. Once it shows up on screen. Hold on. It's taking a little bit of time. I don't know why.
Taking a little bit more time, but to be fair, before we get into this, I think Dave was correct. Anakin Skywalker is the greatest Jedi of all time. Yes, he did some bad things. Yes, he did some great things. And that was the whole point of Anakin's character, was that he went from the best of the best to the darkest of the darkest and came back from that
Exactly.
And even though it doesn't absolve all the things he's done, he did one good thing that ended up saving the galaxy. And that was the story. The whole point of that story was even the worst people in the world can come back. You can do the most evil, heinous, horrible, most atrocious things and still come back from that.
Agreed,
I
man.
think that was a beautiful story that a lot of kids and a lot of young adults and adults themselves gravitated towards with Vader and Anakin's character.
All right, so this is my Patreon. There are a couple of tiers for y'all here, and I already have videos up, so there are a couple of tiers. Hold on.
Good sub.
So go sub onto my Patreon, and I'm gonna show you guys the tiers right now. So look,
This is the grifting section of our podcast.
if you guys want to put a request in, $3.50. If you guys want exclusive shit, $10 freaking dollars. And then there's just one more. Go follow me on Rumble, y'all. I'm on Rumble.
Rumble and Kick. Go follow us on Kick too. We're live right now.
Yes, but once I get the 5 followers, you guys will be able to see this live on Rumble. So I just wanted to do this shameless plugs. Sorry for that.
No apologies. I mean, that's what we need to do. Yeah, definitely go check us out on Rumble. Check us out on Kick. Check us out on Twitch. We're on Twitch right now. Check us out everywhere. We're there. We're ready to go. We are on OnlyFans too.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Well, I can't speak for Roland, but I'm not being paid to mod. Damio.
We could be if you guys really.
Damio, do you want to get paid? Because, what is the Kick name? Okay, dog. Hold on. Let me see if I can share it in chat.
Damio, we're the only ones that gave you a mod like this right off the bat, so I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, it's like
Zach said OnlyFans.
Do you guys really want us to make an OnlyFans?
Yeah, you guys got some girls that'll come over.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd make it like $17 a month for that shit.
That's
like,
mean.
Huh?
That's cheap.
Well, no, like, look, if I'm gonna make an OnlyFans and I'm gonna take time out of my fucking day to film shit for
a girl on stream.
What?
What do you mean? What? That's OnlyFans. Star Wars Dog says nope.
When Rolo in Rome. What is this stream turned into?
We have topics. We have topics to get to. God damn it! You chat always derailing us.
Chat ruins everything.
Chat's always derailing us, man.
Okay, dog. My kick is no spaces, capital R, capital G, capital E, Nergy. That's it. Zach, why the fuck are you capping? That is like major cap. I don't need a fucking strap. I'm a fucking dude. Oh my god.
Fuck. Yo, Zach, you
see this shit rolling? You see that shit?
What shit?
This shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Roman wears a strap. What the Zach? You know me in real life. What the fuck are you talking about?
Roman's strapped up.
Travis, do not encourage that shit. Stop it. That's not true.
No.
I swear, if like, oh my god, Roman's strap-ins, Daimyo, strap-ins. I suck strap-ins.
That's what he's going for.
I know he's saying strap-ons, but he's going. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know.
Why are we entertaining this?
I don't know.
Okay, wait. Hold on, real fast.
Do we have somebody in the back room?
No, wait. I was just gonna share my kick, but
Oh, yeah, do that.
it kicked me out. What the fuck?
It kicked you out of kick?
Yeah.
Kind of gay.
So, Ahsoka. Yeah. Let's just get to that trailer. Let's get to that.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm pulling this up, and we're gonna go over this trailer because, goddamn, am I excited! And
Dude, I'm hyped for that shit.
honestly, I know what everybody says. Only you, baby. Only you. Only you, Travi. Only you, Travi. So no, seriously. Yeah, to bring this back, we have this Ahsoka trailer that came out, and I will say I'm a full-on supporter of this show and of everything coming with this show because I think this is make or break time. I've said it time and time again. It literally is. There's no other way. Fuck you. There's no other way that Disney can possibly fix what the fuck they're doing other than to get Ahsoka to be a banger. No
It
pun.
looks like it's gonna be, but I don't know. I'm a little scared for
It
it.
looks like it's gonna be. So let's just hope that it is. But we get a 2-episode premiere on August 13th, I believe. So I'm hype. I'm ready to go. I can't wait for this. I see chat in the corner of my eye. Boom, boom, boom.
What the fuck?
Ahsoka the Schmeat. Trav, you're back from college. Come over.
I'm gonna leave again. Nah, it's like I'm kidding.
No, I'm kidding, of course. I just wanted to admit, I know he just laughed at that shit. Nah,
Bree's
Trav,
definitely watching this, and Bree's like, "Why are you saying that about Jake, Roland?" Like,
yeah, but yeah, Jake's girlfriend's gonna be there like, what the fuck are you saying? Am I not good enough for you anymore?
Damio, see, like, the thing is, though, it could very well be good.
Oh, it
like,
could very well suck cock. But I'm hoping it's great. It's the one, that's what I'm saying is it's the one thing that can be fucking awesome that we need. So I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. The same way that I gave Top Gun Maverick the benefit of the doubt. And it was an awesome movie. The same way that I gave Dune the benefit of the doubt. And it was an awesome movie.
Right.
So I'm giving Ahsoka the benefit of the doubt because it doesn't look like Kathleen Kennedy has any of her witchy fingers in any of it. So Ahsoka could be quite awesome. Oh, Filoni definitely wants her to suck on him very hard.
Rosario Dawson definitely gave head for sure.
Oh, Rosario Dawson's definitely like a but like
We're terrible human beings.
oh god, yeah. But here, let me show this.
And then I got
So
something to share too. Just someone.
I almost left the stream. All right, so we're gonna watch this. Roman hasn't seen this yet,
I haven't.
so we're gonna show this trailer. We're gonna be quiet through the whole thing, and then we'll go back and review it. All right, sounds good, everybody.
So chat, don't get mad if we don't say anything.
Well, we won't say anything for a couple minutes here,
Yeah.
but here we go.
War is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create. We are no Jedi.
Holy.
I started hearing whispers of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire. What happens when we find Thrawn?
Power, such as you'd never dreamed.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war.
Uh,
That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one.
You and I both know who could help you with this.
Sabine.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
You never made things easy for me, Master.
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Nice haircut. Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.
Buckle up.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything will be in vain. You have no power.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
I'm not here to discuss my past.
We have a lot of work to do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
You know what? I'm sold. I'm sold. I'm sold. That has me sold. Thrawn looks fucking incredible. Thrawn looks incredible.
Fucking incredible.
Sabine.
I'm not disagreeing with him.
Star Wars dog in the chat. What up?
Yo, what's up, my man?
Hey, howdy.
What's up, man?
What'd you think of the trailer?
I'm broken.
mixed. I'm mixed
broken.
feelings on it.
I can't be hyped, dude. I can't get excited about it. It all looks great. I don't know. Right off the bat, each time I watch it, what goes through my mind is, what the hell is this music? Because it doesn't feel like Star Wars music, but I don't know. I'm so.
No, I agree with you.
I'm so disgruntled at this point.
They're not
dude.
using John anymore, and I think that's the problem.
Each show, like, we had that little glimmer of hope still with Mando. We're like, well, nothing. It's my comment earlier. It's fucked until heads roll at Disney and Lucasfilm. Until they get rid of all these social justice warriors that have a bigger agenda than producing good content, all of our stuff is going to be trash.
See, I agree with you there, because I'm all with you on that one. But
Because even if they try to tell a good story, it's still going to have this underlying bullshit that is messing with Star Wars, and then it takes away. It doesn't even feel like Star Wars anymore.
No, you're right, and I agree with you, because where I'm thinking of it is that it 100% is doing that, but we have seen, Dog, you and I specifically, we have noticed that Dave hasn't had his hand in as much stuff recently. Like Book of Boba Fett, like Mando Season 3, like things like that. And this entire time, he's been working on Ahsoka. So I almost, especially after what he just said about Anakin Skywalker, about how Anakin Skywalker is the greatest Jedi of all time, I have a little bit more faith that he kind of just sidelined all the other shit and was like, fuck it, I'm working on Ahsoka. I'm streamlining this. You guys can do whatever you want to do. I'll consult. I'll do whatever I need to. I'll put my name on it. I'll direct an episode. But that's not what I'm working on.
This might sound like a pessimistic view, but also sort of an optimistic view. The way that I see it, it can't get that much worse. So I'm gonna let myself just get a little
Oh,
bit
it can get
hyped.
worse.
Well,
I don't think we're at the bottom.
Over, dude.
You think we've hit the bottom and now there's nowhere to go up? I don't think we've hit the bottom yet.
I think we're pretty damn close to it.
We haven't hit the bottom, Rolo.
I agree with you. I don't think we haven't hit the bottom either.
You still think this show is going to be good, and I mean, maybe it will be. Tales of the Jedi was all right. It was short, but they were good stories, and it felt like Star Wars again. And the Dooku stuff was fantastic.
Yeah, that was the best part.
I get why people are a little over the oversaturation of Ahsoka. I understand that, but I also thought the Ahsoka line was done well.
It was done well, but it wasn't needed in that space. Like, I wouldn't have minded a 6-episode short just on Ahsoka stories, and then give me Tales of the Jedi as a story between Dooku, Qui-Gon, and maybe another Jedi. Like, I would have rathered that. So, like, the Ahsoka
You're muted,
story...
Daimyo.
I agree with that.
You do agree with that?
Tales of the Jedi, I thought...
we didn't need Ahsoka in there.
Partially, yeah, exactly. Partially why I'm not even that excited for Ahsoka is because we've gotten so much goddamn Ahsoka. It's starting to feel...
Yeah,
it's starting to feel like Star Wars is Ahsoka now. You know, like, it's almost like we get more Ahsoka than we do Luke, right? At this point in the story, we've gotten far more.
Yeah. At least it's a character that had growth and development and care. You know, it's just not. It's not somebody that's overpowered for no reason or for checkmark reasons. So
Pilgrim's got a point.
Yeah, Pilgrim's got a point there.
About what?
A lot of people said this about Obi-Wan. This is make or break.
They say that about every show.
Yeah, every show. We say that every show.
But
every show.
When it comes to Ahsoka,
I'm saying it's already broke.
This is the
it's been broke. That's why I needed to hop on, because there needs to be 2 nights on here that can kind of tell your shows to shut the fuck up.
No. When you call me Star Wars, chill.
I'm a show because I like a trailer.
Y'all are Disney shows.
I've been the one who's called out.
Let him get his point.
I'm sorry. I was fucking.
I've been the one who's called out Star Wars the most because I grew up with Star Wars. Star Wars is my bread and fucking butter. Like,
it's all of us. That's all.
I understand that, but I'm talking to our viewers right now. Like, if I would not be the person I am today if I didn't grow up with the prequels and the OT.
Yeah, same.
That influenced me as a human being, same way that Indiana Jones and Lord of the Rings did, and Jurassic Park. Like, that influenced me as a human being so much. And Halo, the video game, that I don't want to see these things completely fucking changed. And like,
but they already have.
They have, and I stick the older stuff because it's the right there. Battlefront 2 is a great fucking.
For me, as youth, it was this and the telescopical plastic lightsabers that you would whack each other's fingers with.
Yep.
Like that. That was like my happy spot, you know.
Yeah, dude. That's my childhood.
The story.
And like, when I see this, what I really see is Dave trying to do his best with what he has because he can't use the OT. He can't use the old EU.
Oh, he can use the old EU. That he's doing it right now.
That's a different conversation because I am influenced by that too. But
he's just deforming it.
Well, yeah, I mean that's. I was going to kind of take it that way. What do you think of the conversations that he likes to troll EU fans and he doesn't? I'm
in agreement.
Like EU, and maybe that's because he was so close to George. But I feel like George didn't like Mara Jade, but he did enjoy other people taking the story and running with it. I mean, how he had his own fan film festivals and shit. Like he had competitions, and he would. He loved watching people play with his creation.
Yeah,
But
they did that shit on purpose.
But it kind of seems like I tend to believe the people that talk about how Dave thinks it's funny to troll people about Legends stuff, like dropping Heir to the Empire in the thing on purpose.
I feel insulted.
Which, if that's the case, that kind of
I
plays
do too.
into.
I don't think that Heir to the Empire ever should have been dropped.
Right.
Go with what you're saying, dog.
I think it kind of plays into these executives and these producers at Lucasfilm and even higher in Disney. They have completely disregarded their fan base. They don't care about what we think. I'm sure they watch Theory and they watch Echo Base, and I'm sure they have people watching.
Oh no,
but you know what they do with that information? Instead of saying, "Hey, I'm observing a section of the fandom that is disgruntled," instead of addressing, potentially the issues or trying to do something, at least testing materials or whatever. Instead, they write us off like we're trolls or grifters.
Oh, we're just grifters and trolls, and we do nothing.
And call us every name in the book. That's their position, and it's
Here's the other thing that I find funny, dog, to put on that point, is that like they say, oh, we want to get younger audiences invested. Well, guess what? I'm a younger audience. I'm 22 years old. Like, I grew up with the prequels, I grew up with the OT, and I grew up I was 14 when Force Awakens came out. Like, I am the younger audience, yet I mean nothing because
that's not what they mean by younger. That's not what they mean by younger.
They want like
dude.
7 and 8 year olds to watch
it. It's not much different.
And they hate it is
much different.
It's very different. A 22-year-old versus a 7-year-old, very different.
But what I'm saying is,
they hate the
when I
prequels,
was
dude.
younger, when I was still in school, they were saying that shit when I was 14.
Listen. Kathleen Kennedy, I think, is when she saw all of the hate from the prequels that she was scared to touch it. Then they do Obi-Wan to try to please that, and they murdered it.
They fucked it up.
They fucked it up. Now they don't want. I personally think at least Kathleen Kennedy does not want to even go near the prequels because she doesn't want to deal with the same backlash that George did.
Yeah, she'll be getting it from me because
Filoni understands the prequels, which is something that I will agree with, even though because look, I love Rebels. And there are certain things I used to love about Filoni.
Wait, real quick. You're more of a Rebels fan than a Clone Wars fan, right?
Yes.
I thought
so. But anyway, the animation,
shut the fuck
Rose, the Rainbow Generation.
No way.
What up, Daryl?
No way.
We grew up with the prequels, though. Like that's not.
That's funny. No. You're Raylo.
Wait, what year were you born?
2001.
2000.
Yeah, all right.
The first movie I ever saw was Phantom Menace.
I'm just thinking
I ever saw was Nemo.
5 when Revenge of the Sith came out.
I watched.
I saw that shit in theaters.
Like my earliest memory is watching Phantom Menace. That's my earliest memory I could ever tell anybody. Like, I don't remember anything before me watching Phantom Menace.
You just became conscious watching that movie.
Yeah.
Literally. I actually did become conscious watching Phantom Menace. Like, that was...
It was definitely Jar Jar.
That was... No, it was Obi-Wan.
I love Jar Jar.
It was Obi-Wan jumping up, doing a double kick where he kicks 2 droids to the side, and that was the first memory in my brain.
Never mind Obi-Wan's double kick. Mine was Return of the Jedi with the Force kick that Luke.
Yeah.
I mean, you are the only person. You are the only person.
The one that wasn't supposed to happen, but we just like cut over it.
You're one of the few people that I've seen that does not hate Jar Jar as a character.
I
Dude,
do
I think
not.
he's hilarious. I think he's hilarious.
No, I'm with Daimyo on that. I don't hate Jar Jar whatsoever.
Pilgrim is spitting facts in the fucking chat. Justice for Jar Jar. Facts.
Yeah.
It's not the only thing Pilgrim spits.
Yeah.
Anywho.
That little evil hand motion he just did. Straight
Dog.
Thrawn energy.
One of my real life friends thinks that you're cute.
Hi,
My
Jay.
Star Wars kind of cute.
He's
I
married.
thought Rolo was giving you the eyes earlier.
Now
He's married, Trav. I'm sorry to say.
It's too late.
Yeah, his wife does him well. He's good to go.
No, see, Rolo, you're too old for them to groom into it's your channel. I don't a transgender idiot. So.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely too old for that.
Because that's
What do you say?
Hollywood purpose.
Can you elaborate, please? I don't know what you mean by that.
That's Hollywood's purpose now, apparently.
No, yeah, apparently that's.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
No,
I get what he's saying. Yeah.
listen, dog. We have no problem talking about this.
That was
We've
sarcasm,
talked about this before.
Yeah, but I
We
don't
have
know what
we have
you
talked
two
about this
will
before.
do about it.
Nah, you know what? Before I head out, I'm with Dog. The Ahsoka trailer did not get me hyped at all. I think everything right now is just going to be bait and switch from here on out. I've gone full night at this point. I don't think Star Wars is going to change. I think we're not going to see like really great Star Wars for, I would say, a minimum of 10 years.
Well, Damio, I did want to say.
Culture changes in Hollywood.
Damio, I did want to say, nice haircut, brother.
Yeah, you should think about one. No, I did notice that. Yeah, nice haircut, dude.
Maybe next time don't have Roman put a bowl on you and just go to town.
Yeah.
How'd you know that it was me?
It's like this.
That cut the hair.
It was time for both of us to clip that shit. I had a mop going.
Yeah, I got it going. But no,
mine
I do want to say, like, I completely agree that with Damio, where he's saying that shit.
It's 10 years, dude.
I'm with you.
You kind of look like Sid from Toy Story.
Me?
No, Roland does.
Me?
If he had like a beard, yeah.
Yeah, what?
If he had a beard, kinda, you have his hair.
I'm kind of
Roman, you kind of look like the inside of a butthole.
Fuck you, Daimyo.
A
You
hairy
kind of
one.
look like Nav, bro. Chill.
No,
All right.
I'm just saying, like, I hope the show's good, but I'm with you. Like, I don't want anybody to think that I'm like chilling, where I'm like, oh yeah, it's Filoni, it's gonna be great. Like, yeah, fuck no. I don't trust anybody as far as I could throw them in Hollywood. I don't trust them as much as I trust the fucking government.
I know, but the way you guys reacted to that trailer, I
wholesomely, bro. I can't lie about that.
My biggest reaction.
I'm not saying to lie. I'm saying I could not feel that way. I just couldn't.
My biggest reaction was that Thrawn looked good.
Yes, Thrawn looks good.
Like, that's like my biggest reaction is me going, yeah, because
better than Hera.
He actually looks like fucking Thrawn, and he looks like, and I know Lars Mikkelsen has read the books and actually gives a shit.
Yeah, no, he needs to play him. X-Wing was saying this on John's stream last night, that like he needs to get this guy down to a T, because the second, if he's not like how he is in the books, we're people like us are gonna get fucking pissed.
Yeah,
people who've read the books.
I would be livid because Thrawn is my top 3 characters. It's like Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Thrawn, and like if you fuck them up, I'm pissed.
But this is another Dave Filoni thing, okay? So we've talked about this before. We've not really seen his ability for live action yet. This is his test. 100%. This is his test. And if he either stays true to George Lucas, like he loves to say he is on the internet, or he listens to Kathleen Kennedy and shoves in a whole bunch of bullshit, which I personally think is the latter.
Yeah,
Also,
I can't discredit you for saying that because you have no reason to disbelieve that. She's done that so many times. I'm just trying to be faithful and think that they won't, but I in no way am saying that they won't do that because I am like waiting with bated breath
You're trying to give them the
over
benefit
this
of the
show.
doubt.
Okay, before I leave, I do want to. Dog, did you want to say something? Because I got to dip out.
How do we feel about Thrawn's portrayal in Rebels? Because I don't feel like that was the Thrawn that I
it wasn't
read about.
Definitely wasn't.
I love
He's
Thrawn in that
different.
show, though.
He was 100% different, but in my opinion, he was more analytical than the other Thrawn that we met because the Thrawn that was created in Rebels wasn't so as much Empire.
So I'm listening to the books right now. It's a different Thrawn. There's definitely similar aspects, but it's a different Thrawn. He's a little bit more.
He's not as like
And there's some
straight up evil. He's not like that.
Well,
he more so just knows what he has to do, and he's thinking for the betterment of the galaxy.
Okay,
whereas,
but this
the Thrawn that we have in the books is thinking for the betterment of the Empire.
But also he uses force by example. So like in the books, you never see him with the blaster or fighting or any of this shit. And then in the cartoons, there's that or in the Rebels, which I think is completely idiotic. It's when he's like that, they steal the TIE fighter and it's like, swooping down at them and he's sitting there blasting it with a blaster. Like it's just that just doesn't seem like Thrawn to me. So, on that note, I do gotta head out, guys.
Thanks for having on.
I'll be listening in.
Daniel, I'll talk to you later in the Discord or something. All right.
What's that?
I said I'll talk to you in the Discord or something later.
No, sorry. I definitely roll up. What were you saying, dog?
We have the Cameron Haynes podcast, Joe Rogan, from the other week. It's fucking good.
The Cameron Haynes? I actually missed out on that one.
Yeah,
I'll listen to that.
Listen to it today. Very good.
Okay. All right, man. Good to see you guys.
On, bro.
Thanks for coming, dog. I said the wrong name. Fuck me.
Cameron Haynes was on Joe Rogan.
Huh?
Cameron Haynes was on the Joe Rogan show.
Sure enough. Yeah, I listened to it today. It's good.
Nice.
I haven't listened to it in a couple of weeks, so I'm a little behind. It's good
nice. Shit. I think that something that Pilgrim said in here is actually like very true. Y'all are optimistic, and that's cool, but I'm a realist. See, like my thing is, I wouldn't say that like I'm not a realist. It's just that I want to like this show because like Ahsoka's one of my favorite characters, and if this show is shit, which it more than likely will be, I'm gonna be crushed. So I kind of want to hang on to hope a little bit.
That's the end. That's the end. If this show's fucking shit, it's done. Star Wars is done. Star Wars is over. Star Wars is fucked. We won't be talking about Star Wars anymore. Because I'm not.
What about Andor season 2 and Acolyte?
I can't wait for Andor season 2. Actually,
I'm not watching Acolyte. Fuck all that shit.
I could give a fuck about Acolyte. I'm sure I'll have to review it because people are gonna want me to do that. But like, and Roman's not gonna review it, so somebody has to. So I'll probably do it. But
I need another
more reason.
Well, actually, Roman might review it now that what's her fuck is off of it.
Is she gone?
Oh yeah, she's done.
W then.
What's
I'll watch it then. Fuck that.
Someone starts with an H. Harvey Weinstein's personal assistant is no longer working on it. But my point being is, when it comes to Ahsoka, this is I've said this multiple times. You guys have heard me say it on the podcast before. This is my make or break. Like, and you're talking about somebody who has known nothing but Star Wars my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I was a child, when I was still not able to even fucking walk, I was watching Star Wars shit. I have known Star Wars my whole life. And for me to say this now and to go, fuck this, I'm out, and you see all the Star Wars shit I have behind me.
Fuck him.
Like, and you got me going, you know what? I have nothing to do with this. I want nothing to do with this. That should say a lot.
Roman, how dare you? He is a knight.
I am a knight.
No, not you.
Well,
Grogu was knighted, remember? He's a knight now.
I don't give a shit what he is.
Oh, that's so retarded.
I would. You know what? I would.
I just had to rewatch. I rewatched the entirety of Mando season 3 the other day.
I would Chris Watson.
My cousin came over on Sunday, and we watched all of Mando season 3 because he hadn't seen it.
Did he want to go through torture?
He's a normie.
Did he like it?
He enjoyed it about as much as I did, which was And it got to, like, as soon as it was, like, Jack Black and Lizzo, he was like, the fuck is Jack Black doing in here?
Yeah, that's what I do.
You know they screwed up when we're not, like, speculating or anticipating season 4. Like, what are you going to do now? Like,
yeah.
You didn't
what
make
can
me
they
care.
do now, anyway?
Yeah, you didn't make me care about where the story's going. I don't even know where the story's going, so...
Bo's gonna become, like, the main character. That's
Bo's
what's gonna happen.
Mandalore now.
Yeah, but the show's gonna become about her. I'm calling it right now.
Well, I do feel bad coming in here and shitting on your parade because y'all were enjoying the trailer.
I enjoy the trailer, but I don't trust it.
Along the same line with Pilgrim is it's hard to bite my tongue with, like, this may be your last straw, but, like, my last straw had been burned out in the field a while ago. Like,
my last straw was Kenobi. I'm telling, like, my last straw was definitely Kenobi. When it came to Ahsoka, what I thought is you have one chance to try and bring us back.
Yeah, but then what are they going to do after? Like, even if it's decent and it doesn't upset the majority of us, and we're just like, all right. It doesn't mean Star Wars is back, though, either. And again, I hate to just be negative here, but, I mean...
Not at all a Star Wars.
From the top down, I think...
Star Wars is...
I don't see it correcting course at all. We might get something decent every once in a while. Again, I'll revert back to Tales of the Jedi. I thought was done pretty well. Good storytelling.
Bad Batch Season 2 was pretty good.
I didn't watch that, actually.
Bad Batch Season 2 was pretty solid.
I think you would like it, actually.
I don't think it was
that much
quite,
about Bad Batch in the first place.
I don't think it was quite Star Wars, but it was.
I don't feel the importance of the Bad Batch and Ahsoka. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
Or not Ahsoka. Omega. Yeah. Ahsoka, yeah, there's a little more gravity to her, but a lot of these stories and tales and, like, they don't have the weight. Like, even Mando, why do we really care about Mando? Is he important in Star Wars?
No, not yet.
I mean, even though we're interjecting him into some interesting concepts and some, he has no play because we know nothing of Mando for the whole sequel trilogy. So,
well, maybe he's doing something else while they're doing that, because all the sequel trilogy takes place in like a freaking month or something. Like,
nah, it takes place over like a year, I think.
Is it a year?
Yeah.
It's stupid.
I'm not saying you have to be stuck on the Skywalkers and only focus on, characters like that, but I don't feel the importance of these characters that they're doing these shows, like Andor. Like, why do I give the ass of a rat what the hell Andor does? I mean,
I see you there.
I
I feel
agree.
you.
Yeah.
I
it's
just
one
like
thing
Andor
after
because I like
another, and I'm salty at this point. I'm bitter, and I don't know how it's going to change or when. I think Daimyo might have a decent prediction with about 10 years, but even then, I don't know if my fandom's going to maintain. I mean, I still got the old shit, but damn, anything new is just a bastardization of the shit that I grew up loving. So,
well, that's kind of
eventually it's going to just become so damaging that wearing a shirt like this is just going to be a silly thing because people are going to think of the garbage instead of the good shit. So,
Speaking of a shirt like that, that's a shirt that I need to get.
Amazon.
How much was it?
I don't know, $10, 15, something like that.
That's kind of the way that you feel, dog. That's kind of how I feel about like DC and Marvel. It's like I kind of gave up on both of those properties a long time ago. I mean, like I have like especially been done with Marvel since like last year, but I tried to stick with DC as long as I could because I love Batman. Like he's like my favorite character ever, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And so now it's just I'm kind of at that point. Like I'm not there with Star Wars yet, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, you're on the path. They're not helping you off of it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, it's like
I mean, it's not just those two fandoms as well. The Lord of the Rings people, you had Rings of Power.
Yeah.
It's a whole. I think it's a whole Hollywood issue. It's a whole entertainment media issue that these people are all nut jobs. They're all they live in an echo chamber surrounded by nut jobs, and anybody that speaks outside of it gets ostracized. You know what I mean, and
ostracized,
thrown the hell out of town, and don't get any gigs anymore.
Yep. Well, it's
how many movies this year or even last year have come out that were just like blow your pants off good?
Movies? I can think of like maybe like 2 or 3, but like that's it.
I can't really think of any. Maybe Homecoming.
Dune.
No Way
Top
Home.
Gun Maverick.
Yeah, No Way Home. Top
Gun.
Okay, there you go.
Top Gun Maverick. Dune.
Avatar. Dune.
Avatar.
Spider-Verse was pretty good.
For Avatar.
I love Avatar. So
Damio, you're joking, right? You're kidding, right? Rings of Power was not great. What the fuck
shut the fuck up. He's only trying to trigger me. He knows I cannot stand Rings of Power.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that abomination, and the same thing with Halo. The Halo show is a fucking abomination.
Spider-Verse was a pretty good. That was a pretty good movie, dog.
I didn't see it. I've heard good things though.
Good, but
then I'm hyped for Oppenheimer.
That was Rings of Power, and the abomination that was Halo. It's just get out of here. Those are two of my favorite things of all time.
Daryl. I just think it's so scarce nowadays. Like, I mean, you go back to the 2010s and you had absolutely box office slams back to back to back. I mean, you just the hits just kept on rolling.
Yeah, Damio, even if you think it's overrated, it was still good. It was still good. It wasn't woke, it wasn't a piece of shit, and it wasn't bad at the box office.
I haven't synced it.
Good.
What's up, Daryl?
What's going on, Daryl?
Howdy, fellas.
How you doing?
Howdy.
I'm cooking. I'm on Tatooine. It's 107 here.
Yeah,
Holy crap!
it's hotter than hell here too. Let's see.
It's like
Is my temperature
94 degrees in Pennsylvania. It's cold here. Nah, but Daryl, did you see the Ahsoka trailer or no?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like it?
One thing
I like
is
the
all right.
violence.
It didn't blow my skirt up.
I liked how they actually didn't hide the violence. I thought that was kind of good. Because a Dark Lord should be pretty violent.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
Definitely not a Dark Lord.
So. No, he's not a Sith. But, like, having somebody on the darker side of things being violent is, like, what we should see. And that's been so quelled recently.
He's a subcontractor.
Again,
he's a sub-Sith.
Again, here comes some negativity. Yet another Order 66 survivor.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why does he have to be an Order 66 survivor?
The gravity of that is just... It just keeps diminishing.
Well, the more they write and doing all this crap with the Order 66 survivors, the more it takes away from Order 66.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It just diminishes what that was. And obviously it didn't kill all of them. But, like, at a certain point, like, Vader's job and the Inquisitor's job, and I didn't even care much. I liked it better before the Inquisitors, when it was just Vader out there slaying bodies.
Yeah.
That was
they actually had a
deal of why he was so menacing, is any survivor were hunted down and butchered by him.
And they were terrified of Vader.
Yeah, they had a good 3-book series on it.
Yeah, there's a great series.
I think it's called Jedi Twilight, if I remember right. I've got them at home.
Yeah.
I just don't get why now all of a sudden more and more people are surviving Order 66, because it kind of takes away from the impact that it has when you watch it in the Revenge of the Sith, because like you think all of these Jedi are getting capped, and then now it's like, well, maybe some of them lived. Like,
well, when I was a kid,
hell, shitload of them lived.
Like when I was little, the whole impact for me was like, I read the comics that came out all before Revenge of the Sith, so I got to meet, Ayla Secura, Adi Gallia, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon.
Like, you named the one that's still alive.
Kit Fisto has the best smile in the Jedi.
Yes, he does. And Kit Fisto was one of my favorite characters ever. I actually have the action figure of him where he's buff as hell, but he's shirtless. And it's like him from underwater. So freaking cool. And like, seeing these characters die when I watched Revenge of the Sith was very impactful for my young mind at that time. Because to me, I was like, oh my gosh, the Jedi are wiped out. They're done. They're gone. There isn't these. They're not as powerful as I've seen throughout all these comics. Like, it just that to wipe them out, and it
also destroys the balance.
Yes, and it was
because at the end of the Jedi Purge, you had the Emperor and Vader, and then Kenobi and Yoda. Balance.
Yes. And like when you're seeing that before we have all of these books that say, oh well, this person's alive and this person's alive and this person's alive and that person, blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, you expected when you watched Revenge of the Sith for the first time when it was out, you knew the only surviving Jedi were Obi-Wan and Yoda.
The rest of them can no longer be considered as Jedi.
By them reversing that, it has completely impacted the full-on devastation that really happened.
Exactly.
I think.
And what I tell people, go ahead.
Sorry, no. I was just gonna comment on something that like Damio said.
I don't think they need a full reboot. I don't want anybody touching a full reboot. Don't touch it. Don't reboot nothing.
No,
Cut it out, let it go.
No, see, I think that what should be done is don't touch any of the movies, but I'm saying everything outside of that, you might need to start over. Like, I think, because now it's to the point where,
an
like,
Old Republic thing, but I don't want Disney touching the Old Republic.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I want there to, like, thank you, dog. I don't think that the current formula is working, so I think that they should start over. I kind of get what Damio is saying.
Are you saying you want them to recreate the prequels?
No.
And the OT? Like,
no. I'm saying that, like,
I'd
new
rather
shows not based off of the sequels or the prequels. I'm saying totally new stuff. Like,
keep in mind,
like not based off of the Skywalkers, nothing. I'm saying completely, totally new.
Keep in mind, Roman, that the beauty of Star Wars from the very beginning was that we only had it in the late 70s, early 80s. And we had to wait 30 years for the prequels. And then
I'm not saying touch the movies, bro.
Prequels, like, we never had the sequels until, 10 years after the prequel trilogy? Like,
yeah.
That was the power of it, was that it's not something you get like a Marvel movie where it's there every year. Like, you don't get that with Star Wars. You have multiple generations that love these things to
This is my point right here. Scratch everything that Disney made, continue from there. Exactly, right. That's what I'm saying. That's
get rid of it like they did Willow. Write it off.
Yep.
And sell Star Wars and let somebody else that can handle it.
Quite frankly,
I'll give him $20.
Give it to Star Wars Theory. Just do it.
I got about $2.50.
It's like how people are saying that Eric from the Ripperverse, Eric July, that young Ripper should be the one that just run DC from now on. It's like, you know what? Just and you can think that or not, I don't care. But what I'm saying is just give Star Wars, or even open it up to people that actually give a shit. Because obviously Tony Gilroy, whether Andor made money or not, gave a fuck. Tony Gilroy actually cared about the world.
It's just not a good story, though. And it didn't.
That's not the writer.
It didn't even feel like Star Wars either. So, like, what the hell was the point?
But he genuinely cared to not mess up any canon, to not do anything weird out of the box. Like,
then give him a story somewhere else in the timeline. Where you don't have to worry about canon. You make your own damn canon as long as you.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Stick with the blueprint. But I'm gonna say this: I'd rather them stop producing Star Wars in general and stop hurting the brand and the IP.
I'm with you.
You're saying to just leave it be?
And just leave it as it was before Rebels and everything else came up. Because what we
they keep picking the scab off.
No, dog's right. What we had was absolutely perfect.
I think oversaturation is a thing. Too much Star Wars is a thing. Yes, we had you and we had other stories.
We had everything perfectly done. We had the books, we had other things, and we had Clone Wars. We were good. We were set. Clone Wars was fucking banger.
It wasn't finished though.
No, but here's the thing. Clone Wars only had one extra season. So Clone Wars did 6 seasons that did great before Disney.
I know, yeah.
What's aggravating and what they should have done is when they bought it and they had all the EU stuff that George allowed to happen and allowed to have this across their freaking title, right? Instead of their pride getting in the way and wanting to create their own shit and wanting to create their own characters and try to prop them up above the legendary characters. Just take the novels that were written that were beloved by the fans and the serious fan. Listen, if the hardcore sweaty nerds love something, your normies are gonna fucking love it too.
Exactly.
I promise you that. If you take the Bane trilogy and you adapt that into, I'm tired of shows now. It has to be movies. We got to get Star Wars movies again. But if you adapt that
that's not gonna happen
into a trilogy of Bane's life,
Make Star Wars movies again.
and you add some details in there, you don't take a fucking thing away from those books because they're perfection to me. I will die on that hill. I think they're written to a T perfectly.
The Bane trilogy is absolutely fucking amazing.
If you were to do that in Old Republic stories and Heir to the Empire instead of the bullshit that we got with Rey and Finn, right? If you would have done Heir to the Empire, you would have broke records with every single movie that you put out after. Not just the first one, and it's not because it was a good movie. It's because it was the first Star Wars back. And
it was the comeback, yeah.
And you know,
I'm with you, dog, but I also would kind of take it a step further. Because it was something that Caleb said when he was on here like a month back. He said that we're stuck in this
Daimyo right there. Everything Disney did should be made legends.
Yep.
69 what they did, turn the EU into canon stuff and turn this bullshit into legends.
So
brilliant.
Fuck yeah.
So it was something.
But how difficult is it? Let's be honest here. It's so fucking stupid because all of us are saying the same thing. Every Star Wars fan is saying, just do the EU.
It was something
right there. It's fucking book open in your face, ready to go. How the fuck
has already made profits? Like it's already proven to drive interest, right? I mean,
it's stupid. Because they don't give a fuck about the EU. They don't give a fuck about anything. It's that obvious that all Disney wants to do, what Disney wants to do right now, is they want to take their own agenda, they want to push their own agenda, and they want to push that. They don't want to do what our fans care about because our fans have straight up told them many times, look, we have these books, we have these characters, we have these storylines that we care about very dearly. Things that we grew up on, and you're throwing them out the window because you want to create your own thing. It's obvious now to me that it's not that you're going, oh, I want to do my own thing. Yes. What's more obvious is that you go, I don't fucking care, and we're going to do whatever the fuck we want. That's what's obvious to us as the fans of this story. And then what? You come back at us fans and you say that we're sexist, misogynist, racist, whatever the fuck you want to say that we are, just because we're telling you, or conservative, as if that's a bad thing, that now we don't want this story. Like, it's fucking stupid is what it is. Sorry. But, like, it's dumb. Because, like I said, like, this is something I never thought I would have to talk about. Because this is something I grew up with as a child. Mm-hmm. This was my escape from everything in my life.
Yeah, Damio is killing me in the chat.
You can't time me out. I'm on the fucking screen, boy.
Okay,
I'll move your mod ship if I want to.
So, I think Caleb said this a month or something back. He said that Star Wars is stuck in like an 80-year time loop, right? So it basically goes from like the Phantom Menace to like right where Mando's at now.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
That's like where it goes. I disagree
with that.
Well, I'm saying, why don't we do
Him and I talked about it, but
I'm saying, why don't we do something totally new? Make a totally new timeline. Just do new stories. Do like new things. Because like we've been doing this, like we've been in the Skywalker universe the whole time. Let's just do something totally different.
well,
That
it should
The
have.
problem with that is they've tried with their High Republic shit.
Mhm.
And we're about to get
That's
Acolyte,
fine,
which is
all,
going to
yeah.
be their Hail Mary for this new timeline idea. And because there's so much messaging and all that, all the real reasons why it fails, they're going to chalk it up to we can't be outside of the Skywalker.
Yeah, but
timeline.
they're completely incorrect because
Right, but
that
you
has
know
nothing
that
really
they're
to do
that
with
they're
the
going
Skywalker.
to use that as the excuse, not that
They just
their
have shitty
story
writing.
is trash and they're trying to put so many extra messages in there.
Mhm.
It's that it's just not working.
Well, yeah, I mean, they just had shitty writing. It's that simple. It's like, it's not that you've messed up on that specific storyline. It's just that you didn't care because you have a freaking rock that's driving a ship. That's the ship's name is the Vessel. Like, you have no creativity. It's not the fans, it's you. And your first fucking problem is that you're blaming the fans.
Acolyte sounds like it could be cool. That's something
Acolyte could be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But they're ruining it.
It's not gonna be
That has the best freaking premise ever. Like a Sith Lord who's like, you're seeing a Sith Lord train and become a Sith Lord before Plagueis. Like, that's fucking cool. You could have an apprentice as Plagueis in that show. You could do so much shit. You could have that show go on for multiple seasons. But what you're giving us is absolute dog water. No offense to my boy Star
From
Wars.
what we've heard so far, it certainly seems that way.
Like, they had gold and they're not giving us anything.
Yeah.
So you expect people to be happy with this when you're not? It's the same thing with Ahsoka. You're not even talking about the show. All you're talking about is intersectional shit that I don't give a fuck about.
Mm-hmm.
When I care about it in my day-to-day life, I'll deal with it. But I don't need to give a shit about this when it comes to my entertainment. When it comes to fucking Star Wars.
Yeah, and like it's something that like
Is that a joke or legitimate to see? Because they are hacks.
It's something that like I always say. I don't want political stuff or like social like messaging in things that I like go home to try to get away from like the stuff that we deal with in like, you know, the real world. Like, we live in the secular world. I'm not trying to be in the secular world when I go into Star Wars.
Right.
Like, you know, so for that to be put in there, even though personally I like half agree with some of the stuff that like they are talking about, I don't want it in there because I'm not trying to watch that stuff.
Also, it's just a bad business model. Like you're isolating a potential half of your audience group by getting political with things. Like
I agree. Yeah,
you're in entertainment, and same goes with like football, which is also entertainment. Like you're no good is going to come of this. You're going to isolate either one side or the other of the spectrum, and you'll have what Disney has now is 70% of the people that used to watch aren't watching anymore. It's because they've gone so crazy and so insane with all this stupid messaging. They've even lost the moderate, apolitical, the people in between.
Yeah, they've
Even
lost
now,
every
they're
demographic
bullshit.
because every demographic is sick and fucking tired of this. Because even you have your far leftists and your far rightists both going, I don't fucking want to see this shit.
Well, your far leftists are agreeing with it, but yeah, your moderate left is getting discouraged.
Oh, but again, that's 75 to 80% of the population.
Yeah.
That's not fucking with what you're talking about.
Yeah,
And
it's
we
like
don't need you to tell us what we should think.
But on a positive note, I think it can change because money drives everything. And when you are turning off that many people, you're going to start feeling the impact financially. And changes are going to have to be made. And now you're going to fire all these 20 some, all these young adults that got brainwashed in college and that have implemented all this shit, because that's where I believe it comes from.
It does.
It's these people that have been absolutely manipulated and brainwashed in college, and now through affirmative action and all these other programs to hire these types of people, and you just have them spewing all this nonsense all the time, and they're in leadership roles now, and they're crashing everything, they're tanking everything.
Yeah.
But like I said, the money's going to catch up with it, and eventually they're going to be forced to make a decision whether to die on their hill and let the ship sink with them on it, or change course and fix themselves.
the thing that I always seem to go back to is that these, like, the people in suits, as, like, you know, Rona called them, the people that are, like, in the suits that, like, you know, greenlight all of this to be, like, put into the shows, they don't even care about half of the things that like they like put into the shows though anyway. So once they see that they're deep in the red, they're gonna be like, yeah, nah, take that out. We have to make money. And
That's what they care about.
See, but I think we're in the weird spot of where they're trying to make their stance, and they're trying to appease and virtue signal.
Yeah.
And try to stay in that, even though it's not financial, and it's already evident, but they're trying to be virtuous, right? But eventually, those people are going to have to be kicked out by the boards and the shareholders and the people whose money is truly at stake of these public companies like Disney.
Doesn't that all fall back onto Bob Iger though? That's him, right?
Well, that was a big, from what I understand, is when he went to run for president against Trump, is he hired a bunch of these types of people to try to boost popularity and whatnot, and now that's what we got. We got a bunch of activists working there.
Well, that didn't work out for him though, did it?
No, it certainly
Not at all.
But
I didn't even hear his name mentioned during that election, so
yeah,
that was all news to me anyhow. It's a good try, I guess.
Yeah, because he didn't even make it into like the primary voting because he got like 0.7% in four polls, and then dipped once you saw that he wasn't popular. So,
and back then I followed it pretty closely, and granted I don't follow that side of it, the Democrat side of it, as closely. I know, I'd still listen to the debates and shit like that, which are painful to watch. But
I follow both sides, and there is actually a chance. I don't think it's going to happen, but there's a chance that Biden loses in the primary. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think that there's a chance because,
of course,
he's not going to be in the first 5 primaries.
Listen, when we can realize He didn't win because people wanted him to be president.
I agree.
He won if you thought the election was legitimate or not. He won as an anti-Trump. Not it was anybody but Trump.
Yep.
Right? That's what his votes were. It wasn't pro-Biden, we want Joe, that kind of shit.
I mean, there were some people, but
there
it
were
wasn't
some.
much.
Sure, there were some, but even it's the majority has to be just not Trump.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, if you'll check out, I haven't listened to it yet, but and totally agree, Damio. But I don't know if you're interested in Kennedy, but he did a podcast with Joe Rogan. I'm going to listen to it. Now, honestly, from what I understand now, if he threw Tulsi Gabbard on that ticket with him, like if he made it so far, that's a tough ticket to beat.
You see, the thing is, I think he's going to beat Biden. That is actually like.
I don't know, the media's already after him too, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but the thing is, though, 80% of the people, no matter what side that like you're on, everyone knows that the media is a bunch of liars anyway.
Well, something to understand with the media is they're going to support who they can control.
Exactly.
So they can control Biden and this administration. They have him right where they want him. They have a cohesive relationship, and something that comes in offering change, they're gonna hate with all their might. So
the way that I see it is, I don't fully agree with RFK, but we can't get much worse than what we have now. So that's kind of the way that I see it. And I think he could bridge the gap, if I'm actually being honest with you. Like, he could get a lot of Republican votes. Now, do I think in a general that he would beat Trump? Maybe by name only, but I don't think that he's that bad of a person.
Do you think there's some validity in these last 4 years and how bad a lot of circumstances in this country has gone, that hate for Trump has subsided a lot from a lot of people? Like, considering the pandemic and how that was handled and the vaccines and how that was handled and all this other shit, if people had their finger on the pulse of what was going on, do you think they still hate Trump? They're still convinced? Or do you think some of them came to or not some, but a lot of them, the anti-Trump vote? Do you think that subsided? Do you think
what you're talking about is Trump derangement syndrome or something? Yeah.
Do you think that's subsided some?
So I think that whoever's going to vote for Trump is going to vote for Trump. I think that it's not that people have softened on him. It's that Biden is so bad that people are like, well, Trump was kind of stable. And like, the thing is,
the things that he said he was going to do, and
but
the economy was booming and jobs were flowing. Like,
the way that I see it is, I think that Trump isn't helping him. He's not helping his case because he's not appealing to the independence that he needs to win. He's not campaigning right. Like,
what about with him not having Twitter now? Do you think that helps?
I think that actually that hurts him, because you need Twitter to market to the masses, because Truth Social is only
he's allowed on there. He just doesn't use it.
Well, yeah, but
he's on Bumble or whatever, Rumble. Bumble. I think that's the dating one.
He probably is on Bumble though. But like, nah, it's like, I think that, like, is it fair to say, dog, that you and me can both like agree that Biden's not part of the far left? That's fair, right?
Current Biden is
like now.
It's not part of anything.
Right, but
he should be in a retirement home. But younger Biden, yes, far left, 100%.
Well,
his policies and he's far left. He's not a moderate, progressive or liberal. He never was. He was very far left.
well, Trump is marketing current Biden as a far leftist, and for people that have eyes, we know that that's not true.
Well, the administration is.
Well,
not him. Okay, so Biden doesn't run shit, dude. Biden's out of his gourd. He's not. Sometimes they pump him full of drugs, it seems, but dude.
Yeah, but Trump's not saying Biden's people. He's saying Biden. He's not being honest. Like it's.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you kind of politics is talked about in broad strokes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They don't get too detaily with it. You got to have a bad guy that you're running against, and Biden currently seems like the bad guy. I understand the tactic. Yes, I wish it was more frank and But the statement is still true. I mean, yeah, even though Biden isn't all the way there, his policies and the things that he agrees with and even did agree with are far left.
Well, I don't necessarily think that you're wrong, but I find it interesting that when he was in the Senate, he voted with the Republicans 64% of the time, though. I mean, that's not necessarily a far left type of a senator. That's just my own point of view. Like, and he voted against legalizing gay marriage. He also voted, he literally wrote the crime bill. That was him. That's not really that's not a leftist type of view to have. So I think that there were some issues.
Not a modern leftist.
Yeah, no. I'm saying back in his day, yes. Biden was a leftist, yes. But not now. Not now. Not the kind that Trump is talking about now. So if Trump were to be like, Joe, you put your son onto a board that he should not have even been on. Yeah, Trump's right. But he's not saying that. Trump's saying that Biden's a far leftist, which is not going to win him votes. That's the only point that I'm making, is that Trump with Hillary Clinton, he literally said that Hillary was corrupt, and he was right, and that's why he won. He's not saying that about Biden, but Biden is too. So that's the only thing. So
yeah, I don't know how the hell he's supposed to be running again. I think you're right. I think they're gonna push him to the side. I think it'll be a while before the media comes around because
it's not him, dude. It's I think it's Kamala that runs everything. He's only just president in president only. Kamala, and he has to make public speeches and shit.
Kamala's a bumbling idiot too, so I don't know about all that.
But. Well, yeah, but I kind of got a hot take. I'd rather her than him.
We have both, so.
Well, yeah, but
I'll tell you.
At least with her, Joe would think, funny red button. Let me, press it. With her, she would just kind of
ice cream button.
Yeah. Whereas with her, at least she would know, yeah, no, I can't press that button. Whereas with Joe, he might think that it's funny, and he might not know what that button is.
I can't stand politics anymore, man. I didn't really even like it before either. I just like to try to stay informed and up to date. But the more you pay attention to it, the more you watch it, regardless of what fucking side you're on, These people are so full of shit.
It's a theater show, yeah.
And they talk out their ass. The only reason I've ever been real big on Trump, and I still am, is he proved himself to do what he said he was going to do. And I seen the results of those policies, and I agreed with what he was pitching to do. Some people don't agree with all the policies and the things that he wanted to do, but he cut down so much fucking paperwork and red tape and regulation, and it freed up a lot of the economy. And there's a lot of things, and then I think it says a lot about a man that doesn't have to do that. He didn't have to become the president to gain more power or status. He was already a global icon, multi-millionaire. I mean, he didn't need to do that whatsoever. I truly believe he did it because he cares about this country and he cares about the people in this country. And he didn't do it for selfish reasons. I truly don't think he did. And I find honor in that, and I appreciate that, because that's what I think is wrong with a lot of politicians. Is they're not in it for the people or the country. They're in it for them fucking selves.
I respect your point of view, and I will concede a lot of your points. There is one thing though that
hold that. I gotta get another beer, and I will be right back.
Bet. Let's see what people are saying in the chat here. Roland, are you there, bro? You've been really quiet. If you're voting Democratic right now, you're voting for the mutilation of children. Unfortunately, the current regime is going down a very dark path. Not all Dems, Daimyo, but I get what you're saying. No. I think at this point, it's like 70-30 that Biden takes it, but it's only because Trump's not campaigning the right way. Pilgrim... Trump would be too freaking old in 2028, bro. He's going to be like 85. Like, that's like wild. The fact that like our two main contenders are super old. Like, that's like wild to me. So like the part that I was gonna ask you about was that like you said that it was out of care for the country. And I think that is right, but I will ask you, did you ever come across what happened with like Trump and the Saudis? Or no?
Elaborate?
So in 2015, before Trump was president, Obama did a Saudi weapons deal. And so it was found later that the Saudi crown prince sent money to the to the Obama Foundation as payment for us, giving them weapons. And the Saudis are doing a genocide in, the country of Yemen. So fast forward to 2018, this is when Trump became, this is Trump's second year. So what happened was the Saudi crown prince wanted to do another deal. Trump was like, yeah, sure. Trump gave them a $3 billion weapons deal. And I find it odd, and it's proven, that the Saudi crown prince slept at Trump's DC hotel, which he was still running, which is not legal. and he was still running it, and the Saudi crown prince left $370 million. So that's a conflict of interest, and Trump pocketed that money. Now, the reason that I ask is that the Saudis have been linked to 9/11. So me personally, I think that Trump doing that, I think that that's not really a patriotic thing to do, but that's just me.
See, I'm not super familiar with this.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is.
Yeah, no.
I just don't know the validity to all this. I mean, I'm sure.
Well, you have me on Discord, right? I'll send you the links. Yeah.
I'll research it, I guess, but.
Yeah, no, listen.
That's fishy for sure.
Yeah, no, listen. Damio, listen. Biden is corrupt too. I'm not out here defending him, but I'm not saying that Dog said this, but there are people that have said that Trump didn't make a cent when he was, in the White House. That's not true.
Well, he did donate his salary.
Yeah, but he donated $400,000 and walked out with like $500 million from the Saudi government. So I'm just saying. And then when they went to Mar-a-Lago in 2021, he hosted the Saudi-led golf tournament thing. They paid him another $120 million for him to host the Saudi Arabia professional golf thing. Now, granted, he wasn't president when he did that, so he's fully at liberty to.
Yeah, that's a business deal.
But I just don't think that if you're a former president and your whole thing is that you put America first, knowing what the Saudis did, and then letting them use your own golf course and letting them golf and then letting them pay you, that to me is not necessarily America first. But that's just me. Damio, it's a good point. But the reason is that there's no one out here defending Biden. It's there's so many people that think that Trump's this almighty savior God. And it's no one says it about Biden, so I don't have to say anything. Whereas with Trump, it's let's see. Trump did more for the working class than any other president in my lifetime. I will not deny that he helped out the working class. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that it's not fully 100% clean though. And I think that that's a conversation that's worth having.
Well, you not trying to justify anything, but any politician, any progression in the office, no matter what title you hold, you're going to be exposed to networking and potential deals. And,
I agree with that.
I mean, you're gonna think things like that can they kind of tend to orchestrate like that. But
yeah, no,
the golf stuff. Mar-a-Lago is a very sought after club, and I was hearing about the Saudis trying to get into golf. They have their own tour or whatever or something. I think.
Yeah,
right?
weird, right?
They're trying to take a bunch of PGA players.
They got Tiger Woods. Did you see that?
Did they really? No, I didn't see that.
They just signed him for $7.5 billion.
And they got untold. We don't even know how much fucking money they have.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I don't even watch golf, but like I heard like last year that Tiger had turned them down, but now he said yes. That's wild. That is crazy.
Oh, the wife is home.
We just sent Ukraine bombs, so it's something we can talk about. Oh no, dude, listen.
I'm not following anything recent, so I really don't. I can't really speak on a lot of that.
I am completely against giving out any types of weapons to anybody. I am very anti-war, but I'm not shocked because Biden is a war hawk and Biden loves war. So Biden's going to keep this war going. They literally had a summit yesterday where they basically told the Ukraine that they're not welcomed into NATO. The reason why they're not welcomed in NATO is because they want to keep the war going. By them keeping the war going, it makes them money. It makes Biden money. It makes Kamala Harris money. It makes all of them money. So Biden's going to keep sending them bombs, and he's going to keep sending them money because it benefits him, and he feels like he owes them because of what they did for his son. So, and that's a whole nother topic.
Could you imagine if that was reversed and that was Donald Trump Jr.? Could you imagine the media about that shit?
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
What a night and day difference that would be.
Right. But like the thing is though,
my wife is home, so I'm gonna hop off of here.
Thank you for coming on, dog.
Chat. And
I think Roland's dead, so I think it'll just be me.
Yeah, he probably fell asleep or something.
Damio is factual. That is actually not. Nah, I'm more of a meth guy. But nah, dog. Thank you for coming on, though. It is always a pleasure to have you on. So
good conversation, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Of course.
I'm glad you're excited for Ahsoka. I hope it is good, but we'll see.
Are you gonna watch it when it comes out?
Oh yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah. You just don't. You don't think it's gonna be good?
I have no expectation for it being good.
Hopefully.
Good job, Brian Johnson. My expectations have been subverted.
Well, dog, thank you for coming on, Brody.
All right, man.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you.
Take care of yourself. All right, so I don't know if Roland's dead, but I'm gonna keep the conversation going for a little bit. So I wanted to ask you, all right? Okay. So what would you all think, since we're all foodies here, right? Hear me out here, okay? Drive-through hibachi spots. What would y'all think about that? That would make so much money. Like, and I'm not even a big hibachi guy, but that would make a shit ton of money. I want to see what the chat thinks, and then I will. Hold on. All right, Pilgrim. Drive-through hibachi. Do you not know what hibachi is? I can show you if you would like me to. Hold on. All right. Imagine. Yeah, but Daimyo, listen, that would make an insane look, yeah, you probably can't do it because of how long it would take to make everything. But isn't Arby's a drive-through? You can go to a drive-through at Arby's, right? It's not that much different. It's like my close friends work in the restaurant industry, it wouldn't be possible. Yeah, but then like I look at Arby's and I'm just kind of like, y'all sell roast beef and you guys have a drive-through. Like, but your friends work in the industry, so I'm not going to go against them. Now, next order of business here. Okay. I had a list here that I was gonna ask y'all. Okay. So, a knife, right? But then on the other end is a spoon and a fork. So you have your knife, and then on the other end is a spoon and a fork. So you basically get a knife spork. So you don't have to pick up the knife and then hibachi would have to be made to order. Arby's is all pre-made and shipped to restaurants. Yeah, but dude, they got Damian, listen, they got better fries though. I can't even hate. So basically, when it comes to this knife, spoon, fork, you would have to like you wouldn't have to pick up the spoon and then pick up the knife. Like you would have it on your knife, and then when you want to do something, you would just turn it around, and you have 3 utensils in one. Like how sick would that be? That'd be cool too. Like, hold on, let me call this man. They have those. Look them up. They make them. Do they really? No, but Daimyo, listen. I'm saying for like, like that they put that in like restaurants and shit. I'm saying make that the new norm. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying make that the new normal. Nah, but thank you guys for sticking with me. I don't know what happened to Rolo, but have you tried to cut a steak with only an no, Damio. No. Damio, listen. I'm saying, right? Okay. You have the knife on one end, you have a fork and a spoon on the other end. So it's like, say that you get a knife, and you know how there's like the solid side on the other side of the knife, the part that you hold it with. You would just hold your knife in the middle, and then you would have the spoon and fork on one end, and you would have the knife on the other end. That's what I'm saying. That's my whole point. I'm not advocating for like only knives to be made into the new thing. I'm saying have a knife on one end and have a fork and a spoon on the other end. That would make so much money. That would just be so much easier for people too. This is boring without Roland here. I don't know what happened to him, but that would not work. Nah, Damio, it definitely would work. I'm telling you right now, that would. You gotta draw it for me. You know what? Hold on. I'll be right back. Actually, no. I can't leave because there's like no one else here. Okay. Hold on. Knife. All right. This is for y'all's YouTube, do not cuck me. I am not endorsing violence, okay? Chill. Okay. All right, so hold on. If y'all are chatting, I can't see. I'm currently in Google. Okay. Okay. All right, look. Y'all see this, right? Okay, so look. Right here would be where you put the fork and spoon. Right here. That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't that make it so much easier? You don't have to pick up the spoon and the fork anymore. That's what I'm saying. You can't say that wouldn't make money, boys. Come on. Utensils lives matter, boys. Utensils lives matter. You flip it over, Daimyo. You flip it over. You flip it. That's what I'm saying. You flip it. You would have to use your hands a little bit, but you flip it. It would take a little bit of hard work, but you flip it. Come on, man. Probably. Okay, all right, y'all. Y'all win. Okay? All right. One more question, and then I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go and check on Roland because I'm worried about him. So the final thing that I wanted to ask was fall, spring, summer, or winter. Now, there's only one wrong answer and 3 right answers. And I want to hear what y'all think. If y'all say, okay, Pilgrim, you're safe. Let's see what Damio says. If this man says it, he's getting banned from the chat forever. Even though I don't agree with you, Pilgrim, you're safe because there's only one wrong answer. This man's really... seasons are a human construct. I'm season fluid. Okay, if you had to pick one, though. Like, say that someone held, like, a lightsaber to... Yeah. Pilgrim, no! Daryl, no! Listen, fall is okay, but I think that fall is just a reverse of spring. So, here's the thing, right? Depending on where you live, the leaves will change colors. But the leaves only change colors for like 2 weeks. And then they're all brown and they're all icky. So I like the weather in fall, but I think that there's more to do, I feel like, in the summer and springtime. Like, that's just me. I feel, and it's like, I'm kind of a big sports guy, and sports kind of dies out in the fall time. Like, basketball starts, but, like, that's it, really. Because I don't watch hockey, and baseball ends in the fall. So, holiday seasons, my friend. Festivities, food, drinks, family. Yeah. No. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, Daimyo and Pilgrim and Daryl. My point is that I feel like there's more to do overall in summer and spring. I work outside. Summer and winter suck. Yeah. I have a lot of respect for you, Daryl. I can never work outside.
Wrong.
It's just not my thing.
Wrong.
Yo, there you are. He spoke. Someone else said his name. I am a redhead. I can't be outside during summer. Pilgrim, I cannot imagine you as a redhead. No, see, look. See, that is more of a logical answer. Now, I will say, though, you can't go to the beach in the fall. Daimyo, chill. Chill, Daimyo, chill. Chill out. Relax. Even though I agree with you, chill. Sorry, Pilgrim. Oh no, Daryl too? Oh no. Sorry, Daryl. There are beaches in Oregon? I did not know that, and that's actually interesting. Pilgrim, I just like imagine you sitting on a beach reading like Lord of the Rings or something. Chilling in like a lawn chair or something. My Lord Roman? What? Yo, is this man alive? Like, what is the deal? Pilgrim, listen, I know you don't like sand, it's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. But low key, going to the boardwalk in the summer is kind of fun. Like, it's take a girl there or something. It's like Daimyo. Okay, listen. Okay, I didn't think a place as dreary as Oregon would have beaches. I know that there. Sorry, Pilgrim. I know that there are beaches in California. I'm not stupid, okay? But I didn't think that a place as dreary as Oregon would have any beaches. I'll go hike and find a waterfall to relax by. Yeah. Daimyo, I haven't walked on the beach with a man in a long time. I've walked on the beach by myself a couple times. It's kind of sad, but it's what I do. But yes, Pilgrim, I know that there were beaches on the coast. I know that. There was like that one picture that came out in 2020. Dog, listen. Oregon, from what I've seen, is nice, but y'all got like crazy crime there. There's a whole lot of urban legends that like come out of Oregon, and Oh, I wholeheartedly agree with you, Daimyo. As a matter of fact, I'm about to put him on blast right now and call. Back to work. Take care, guys. Thank you for coming on, Daryl. Thank you for hopping in. I genuinely don't know what happened to Rolo, but I'm gonna call him on Discord. See if he's. Wait, why would I call him on Discord when I later just have his number right here? Call Roland.
This is Roland. I'm sorry I can't get to the phone right now. I'll call back as soon as I can.
Answer your phone, you Giga Chad. Now you're tripping, Roman. There's 2 fucked up cities in Oregon. The rest of the state has some of the most beautiful forests. Same with Cali. The river forests have actually. Yeah, the crime sucks, but the nature outside of the big buildings is stunning. Wacky people, but the wildlife in both states are pretty stunning. Yeah, no. Did y'all hear that? Damio, be nice to Wade, please. I'm not trying to have any arguments in the chat. So I won't deny that Cali and Oregon are beautiful, but I will say that like every state is like, like there's beauty in like every state except for like Maine. Like there's nothing nice in Maine. But like other than that, I would say that every state has beauty, but I just think that I think that I'm biased because I'm from Pennsylvania. So I'm going to say that Pennsylvania is the most beautiful state. But you guys have your points of views because y'all are from your own states. But me personally, I think Pennsylvania is the most beautiful. I mean, we have some of those beautiful trees. We have some of those beautiful mountains. We have like the most beautiful birds that are here. Like we just have everything here. So my man really is asleep on stream. This is the first. You guys hear that snoring? Someone get Ronnie in here. Someone get Ronnie in here. Oh no, Damio. I am definitely biased. For sure. If, nah. Nah, Pilgrim. If he's sleeping, I don't want to disturb him. I'm not a bad friend. Is that what it is, guys? Is he snoring or is he getting strangled? He's definitely. Y'all are evil people. Hey, this is the first time it ever happened. He fell asleep on stream. Leave it to me to be the one that doesn't fall asleep. Can someone make like a meme out of this or something? Be fire. I wish his camera was on. We could get a picture. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. How did that happen? My man just fell asleep on stream. Yeah, Damio, get him back because he wants to use that. He wants to use that picture that like Nikki has of you, where you're like a croissant for the thumbnail for episode 50. Genius. Where is Ronnie? That's what I'm saying. Where is Ronnie? I don't know how he can't hear me talking. Unless he has me muted. It's possible. I called this man twice, and I've texted him like 7 times. Making the intro really took everything out of this man, yo. This has been fun. This has been the best podcast we've ever done. I'm sitting here listening to my best friend sleep. You guys want me to keep going, or do y'all got things to do? It's up to you guys. I'll leave it up to the chat. I can't believe this happened. All right, Damio. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Ronnie, listen. I'm not gonna talk. You get Rolo snoring, okay? Nico, what's going on, bro? Roland fell asleep on stream, Nico. I'm not even kidding you. No lie. Pilgrim, I'm not gonna be around for like more than like 10 more minutes. I'm just waiting for Ronnie to get what he needs, and then I'm out. Nico, I got a question. So, would yo Ronnie, it's dope. You gotta put that in a video, bro. It'd be fire. So Ronnie, I never take any of these down. So Nico, my question was that if I slid you dough, would you be able to shout me out on your Twitch? I'll like Venmo you like $20 or something, just to give me like a quick shout out, because I'm trying to get popping off, and if even like 5 of your people come over, that's huge. So. This has been a fun stream, boys. Talk politics with Dog for like, an hour. Later, Ronnie. Thank you for hopping in. Nah, Nick. I mean, if you're gonna shout me out, I want to compensate you a little bit. I appreciate that, fam. You're a real one. Thank you. If you're streaming tonight, I'll hop into the stream. I usually try to hop into your streams, but I don't know when you're streaming, so. I can't believe he fell asleep on stream. That's actually so funny. Someone get Caleb in here. Word. I don't know how he fell asleep. We were literally just talking. How did he fall asleep? Bet, Nico. Yo, I can hear this man snoring. Yeah, I'm gonna get off at like 6:10. 6:15 maybe. Just want to go for like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm just gonna let Roland sleep. But yeah, since I got 8 of you in here, I plugged my Patreon, I plugged my Rumble. Y'all go follow me in there. Y'all go follow me on Kick. Drop the link. Oh no, Caleb.
Y'all need to get a job. I mean, bro, what the hell is going on here? Y'all need to get. It is 6 o'clock. Y'all need to have a job. You've been streaming for 2.5 hours.
Roland is asleep.
What?
He He's asleep. He's been asleep for the last 40 minutes.
What?
Yeah. I was talking with Dog, and dude just like fell asleep on stream. He's been snoring for the last like 30 minutes.
Is that his phone?
Yeah.
Did you try calling him?
Yeah, twice.
Oh, twice? Those are rookies' numbers.
This is Roland.
You hear him snoring?
Hang on, let me turn you up. Oh, I tell you, you know it's not muted. Discord, I bet it's not muted. Where's Rolo? Holy crap, I haven't DM'd Rolo in a while. I can't even find him.
I'm dying, bro. I'm dead. I can't do this.
This is Roland.
Oh my god. He needs to change his thing because he sounds like he's 4.
I've been telling him that for years, but he hasn't listened to me. He's had that since like we were like 15.
Oh, there we go. Wake up, Rolo. Hey, you can change his name. Change it to John Graber.
I can. You're right. Hold on.
I hope everyone's enjoying this. How many people you got watching? Is that him?
He's still snoring.
Was that scream not him saying shut up?
No. He's still snoring. I hear him.
Dog, that's the Discord call sound.
Dog, Rolo
I'll tell you what you do. I'll tell you what you do, Roman. Drop us, you and me out, and just put him on screen for a bit.
How do I do that? I just like remove us.
So you see on the bottom, you see the 3.
Yeah.
There's 3 square rectangles. Click remove from stream. And it shouldn't drop you out. Like it shouldn't delete you. It should just pop you out of the frame.
Oh, okay.
Same with me.
Hold on. Can I just zoom in on him? Is that?
Oh yeah, make him full screen. That'll work. Because then we can provide voiceover. Rolo.
As you guys can clearly see.
Oh, Rolo. Oh, Rolo. Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Roland.
You know, I sped home from my job where I make $9,000 an hour to come talk to y'all. And you can't. I'm kidding on the $9,000 an hour, by the way. And you can't stay awake. Caleb. You haven't done shit today. This is your day off. This is your 3rd day off every week.
Actually, by all technicality, this is my only day off.
No, I was talking to him.
Oh. Is he still?
Yeah, dog. Rolo did fall asleep.
Yes.
He's now called John Graber.
Dude.
I don't. You probably can't. Are you able to turn his camera on?
No. He has to. I think it's not.
It's not like Zoom.
It doesn't give me that option.
Oh man, that's too bad because that would be awesome.
Ronnie,
assuming he's wearing clothes.
Yes, Ronnie already got him snoring, so we're all gonna go on that.
Good.
Wade's on Twitch. What up, Wade?
Rolo, wake up! I think he's on Twitch because Daimio kicked him earlier.
All right. Place y'all's bets now. Does Roland wake up or no?
Like before tomorrow? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he'll wake up in like 3 hours and, I'll get a DM or a text and say, man, I fell asleep. I'm so sorry. What's up?
Fell asleep on stream, bro.
I mean, that's...
Is this what it sounds like when he falls asleep in the VC?
No, you can't hear him when he falls asleep in VC.
Oh, okay. I just love how we're just zoomed in on him.
I can't believe. I can't believe that he's
asleep.
Yeah, you and I know what he did today, but that's still not something that's going to take you out of it.
Yeah, no, it's that doesn't it's stressful, but it's not. Wait. So Roland pulled a John. What did John fall? Did he fall asleep or something on his own stream?
Are you serious?
I don't know.
Bruh. We about to do this.
Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah, but see, John has a reason. John is an older man.
John Graber is 50 years old.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's it?
What do you mean that's it?
That's not old, bro. 50 is not old.
I know. But you said you think he's older?
I thought he was 60. Or 70 or something.
Okay.
I just feel bad that you raced home, bro. I'm sorry. A waste of time.
Okay. Share my screen.
Well, you got to put it in there.
Present, share screen.
Maybe Roland will wake up by this point.
So here is John's most infamous stream. Begun the antics have.
Brendan DeLumpa. Is that Daimio?
Yeah. I think it's okay for y'all to know that. Yeah, there's Roland showing all sorts of chest hair. A child.
You guys can go for it.
Let's see. And right about here,
Who's gonna get you in trouble?
Megan says, I'm going to go home.
Oh!
And John, I should mute.
I don't either.
John could copyright claim you. So John's moving something with his webcam. Oh, what is he doing? This is weird.
Welcome back to the land of the living, Roland.
Roland? John Graber wants to talk to you.
Let's go, cutie pass.
John Graber.
You fell asleep on stream, buddy.
Bro, you've been asleep for 50 minutes.
Sure were.
Hang on, dude. Wake up first, because you're still in your you're on stream right now, so be careful what you say.
All right, black people. I mean,
what?
What?
Roland, you're on stream.
You're actually on stream.
Who said that? Wasn't me.
Rolling. So here's John. John's now in his bed. Now, that ain't a great thing.
I'm just not a racist, bro.
Oh, but we
Roland,
fast
shut
forward a
up.
little bit.
Yeah, nah, I mean,
And John now has his shirt off.
What?
it's not the thing.
What am I watching here?
And then right here, we're all saying, "Oh, thanks everyone, thanks so much, we're all getting ready to leave."
Right.
I think Daimyo popped out, and then Rolo popped out, and then I popped out, and now John's just there, asleep,
He fell asleep.
for an hour and a half, actually an hour and 45 minutes. And
I thought he was gonna bring.
And about this time, at about 5 hours and 15 minutes in, this went live. Now, hang on a sec, because this is I have to pull a different stream up.
What's going on, Wade?
Hey, hold on.
No, Wade, you need to wait for me. Let's see, where is this thing?
I'm closing my closet so that no one can come out of it.
That's probably a good thing. Hang on, trying to find it. It's not that. It's not that. Dog, by the way, I just figured out that stream that we were talking about. It was X-Wing's Lessons of Star Wars stream. That's the one that we got him on. Damn, he might have. There's no way he privated this thing. Oh, here it is. And then this went live.
What is this?
This is extremely important. We're going to be taking donations tonight for a very, very special event. I have a good friend here with me, Mr.
Hello.
Drunk 3PO in his in Dr. Seuss hat. I'm going to be bringing you he's moving. I'm going to be bringing you live coverage of John Graber, the space. John Graber.
Hold on to your hat. So this was an hour and 1 minute stream. It's all just a bunch of like random movements and nothing. I can't believe you didn't know about this. But right.
Wait, I hope you followed me on Twitch if you found me on Twitch. I'm just saying.
Now let's listen.
Followers.
You can hear his phone going off.
Who?
John's.
Yeah.
This whole time, John is getting phone calls from me.
Welcome back to the land of the living, Roland.
Oh, here we go.
Big peepee.
Stop.
Tiny peepee.
Dude, stop.
Big peepee.
Bro.
You're not yourself when you first wake up, bro. Stop.
I'm always.
Did you like forget that we were on stream or something?
Hang on, because here we go. Okay. How is it like really loud for y'all?
No.
Okay, well I can't turn it up any higher, so y'all turn your mics up, your speakers up.
What do you mean?
Okay.
You sound normal to me.
No, not me. The stream.
Sounds normal to me.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
let's go back to the X-Wing stream. Let's see. There and there.
You say, I think I can provide some insight.
Who's that
So
King's
we got
guy?
a nice super chat from me.
And we got some more moves. Star Wars: The Rise of Graver.
Wade needs some more subs.
You know, in like 3 years, we're gonna look back on this and be like, we spent like an hour and a half.
John!
Star Wars: The Last John. We got another donation.
John!
That means another phone call.
Hang on, Roland.
From
Calm
Fat
down.
Steven, the homie, big part of the team
Caleb,
over there.
come
at
here
Park.
with you on my own show.
Says, so this isn't the Sleepy Republic?
This is my show.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Nine.
This is it.
Hold
on to your horses.
John. Come on, John. Come
This is
on,
it.
John. Come on, John. Oh, come on. No, I have the call coming in right now.
John.
Yes!
Shut up the deck.
Yes!
It's single-handedly the best thing I've ever seen on YouTube.
Oh my gosh, dude. It's so
Rolling.
Yes.
Rolling. Wade's got. No, sorry, not Wade. Ronnie has got you
Everybody.
snoring. I'm just saying.
Everybody.
Ronnie has me doing
Man, why was I not recording?
Okay.
Don't care.
Well,
what
Mr. Graber. Mr. Graber here on the right. In his leprechaun shirt.
He wasn't wearing a shirt.
What's on your no, you, Mr. Graber. No, you, Mr. Fall asleep on
Saturn.
the stream.
Turning.
Yeah, what is it? A ghost?
I just said Saturn.
Oh, are you wearing pants?
You really want to know?
No.
Yes,
No.
I'm wearing pants.
Pants or shorts, Rolling.
Oh, jeez. Are those jorts?
They are.
Wow. So you just give it up on life, huh?
Oh, I get compliments on these jorts all the time, bro.
Just no decision to you're never gonna get laid, never gonna move
I
out of
lost
the
my
house.
virginity a long time ago.
Hang on, I need you to repeat that because you're kind of quiet.
Said I lost my virginity a long time ago.
Okay, I heard I
Don't
gave up on getting laid a long time
Oh
ago.
no, I don't even got to worry about getting laid.
Hey, you still gotta worry about it. Just
I
'cause
gave
you
up on
lose
that
it.
a long time
You
ago.
could lose it. You could lose it in 2015 if you don't get laid for 8 years. You got something to worry about.
Hey, I didn't lose my virginity until 2018.
Wade, if you're asking if you want, or if you're asking for me to replace Roland as the co-host, that is never gonna happen. Roland's like my
Wait.
Roland's like my best friend. So
No. I think he's just saying that he's making fun of Mr. Graber here.
All I want to know is how many subs Wade has.
damn.
We have to ban John now, right?
No. Why?
Well, Daimyo banned Wade for talking about that.
Oh, that's the first thing Wade said today.
You know he's still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Roland, I gotta ask you, what point were Dog and I at in our conversation when you like fell asleep? Do you know?
Yeah, I've been up since 4:00 this morning.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Roman, I have to ask, why are you so close to your mic?
Sorry.
No, I didn't know if is it Were people not able to hear you earlier? I was just curious. Are you calling me?
No, I'm not calling.
Okay,
You.
I called you
the phone
twice.
right now.
I called you twice, so I thought you were calling me.
No, I'm answering the phone right now.
Hope he muted himself. Hey, there he goes.
Hey.
Nah,
but the reason that
I got my first client today.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that go?
I'm fucking terrified.
Is it a family or is it like a civil suit?
I mean, it's family law, so it's a person.
Yeah, no, but I know you were saying last week that if people have like accidents or something that like
So there's family law and then there's personal injury. This firm does both and a little bit of criminal. But
okay.
This is a family law case.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Pilgrim.
Yeah. So, do you think that your client is like has like a winnable case based off of what you know or no?
Oh, with our firm, they're all winnable.
Oh, okay. Nah, but are you representing a mom or a dad? Or can you not say?
Yeah, that's the thing. I could probably say, but I want to talk to some people first about what I'm allowed to talk about.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, well, because I've talked to other attorneys and I've been given more information than I thought I would give, but we're also members of the same club.
Yeah.
And, you can talk to attorneys about things and you know that they're not going to go blab it. It's just one of those things where, when you're talking to a layman, which is someone that isn't a attorney, you've got to be a little more careful about what you say.
And we're also online right now too.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but the reason that I asked was that it tends that the family court system tends to favor the women more. So
100%. Holy shit.
The reason that I asked that
We watched the Johnny Depp trial, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's not family court, but yeah.
No, but I mean, I thought you meant family court would always favor the women for the most part, but we got the change of that when it came to Johnny Depp. It wasn't technically while it was two famous people, that was a family court session.
Well,
was it family court?
It's not it was a civil trial. It had nothing to do with family court.
Well, yes, but they were family.
I'm talking about
you're just saying they were a family.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I don't know if y'all have heard of Caleb Leverett, but he was a good dad who the family court system didn't let him see his kids for more than 40 days out of the year. And it's not like me. I grew up with a single mom, but I can tell you that there are really good dads that don't get to see their kids only just based off of the fact that family court doesn't really favor the dads much. And so,
well, we know some people like that.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. One of the issues the family court has, and I can't really speak a lot to this because again, 3 days in, but family court, there's already, at least here in South Carolina, there's already a presumption of parentage when it comes to the mother, because you can't really fake a pregnancy. So if a child is born out of wedlock, the mother is the primary parent.
That makes sense.
What the fuck?
Well, no, if they're born out of wedlock, and then the mother makes sense for the mother to be full on parent because They're the ones that gave birth to them.
So yeah, and now there's a bunch of stuff you can do to fix all that and do a whole bunch of stuff, but
of course.
And so if you start from there and look at everything else, you can see how the maternal what's the word? Leaning exists.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
There are like a lot of like really good dads that don't really get the benefit of the doubt because of how the core system leans. So I'm just
somebody who grew up with a single dad.
Oh, real quick. So
and I
obviously I
both know
wasn't.
somebody who grew up with a single dad.
Obviously, I wasn't watching earlier. Oh, hold up. Breaking news.
Oh, let's see.
The Walt Disney Company Board of Directors extends Robert A. Iger's contract as CEO through 2026.
Screw me.
Well, of course they did. Do anybody really think it was going to change?
I did. I thought he'd go and do the other thing. I thought he'd finish out the contract and go start or restart. I guess not restart, but start the other contract again, because his other contract for consulting is still on hold. He still has like 3 years on that contract.
Yeah, I don't see him doing anything.
Well, he's not.
I don't think he ever left.
Because
I don't think he ever really left.
Well, so Disney is he definitely didn't, because hang on.
Oh, Wade's 26 away from 500 subs rolling. He's got way more than we do.
Good shit, Wade. Yo,
Yeah.
how the fuck do I change my name back to Caleb's able to do this all the time?
Hold on.
Man, I really need to try to get on this Critics Court thing.
Never mind. I got it. Yeah,
What?
Critics Court? What about it?
I need to try to get on it.
You want to try and get on Critics Court?
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about Chris?
Yeah, I want to try to get on it because everyone keeps talking all these things.
He's already almost done with the trial. The ending is going to be Gary and
yeah, but I mean,
who else?
It's not called the Star Wars Critics Court. It's called Critics Court. So
yeah,
if
the
he,
Critics
he's
Court
going to do
is
other ones.
like the first trial is the trial on Star Wars. That's the first
so he's
one.
going to do other ones. So
well, if he's doing a
get
Lord of
in
the
there.
Rings one, I better fucking be on that too.
Well, seeing as I'm an actual attorney, I feel like I should definitely get on there.
You should try. Seeing as I'm an actual Star Wars and Lord of the Rings fan who's grew up with those two as my massive thing. Same with a Halo. Like, if he ever does a Halo one, I honestly have a lot to say that I think would be great.
So,
right there.
Obviously, I didn't watch earlier today. What did y'all have to say about the Ahsoka trailer?
We liked it. We liked it.
We
overall.
liked it. Yeah. Well, overall,
Really, you enjoyed the I abandoned Anakin, just like I abandoned.
looked cool.
She did. She did abandon.
Just like
Anakin.
I abandoned Sabine.
She did abandon Anakin.
Okay,
She
didn't abandon Sabine.
Not to. We don't know that yet. We don't know that she even trained Sabine.
I don't know. It really seems like they're trying to insinuate that she's gonna.
No, she obviously trained Sabine. We just didn't know that.
Yeah, but it sounds like they're trying to make Sabine a Jedi.
Well, maybe
she had a lightsaber in the trailer.
No, she had Ezra's lightsaber, but maybe she is force sensitive. I could give a shit. But she went through actual Jedi training that Kanan gave her.
I mean,
in
she
front of
got
the
a
Bendu.
crash course.
Yeah, she got a crash course in front of the Bendu. So, like, I could see her being trained, even if she doesn't have the Force. Ahsoka could still be her master. Even if I'm not a master in Taekwondo, I can
I
still
don't
be
know, dude.
taught.
It really seems like
Hold
another
up.
example of trying to.
Even though I'm a master in Kempo and she's a master in Mandoa, right? So she's a Mandalorian, she's a master in Mandoa fighting. So if I'm a master in Kempo, I can still be taught by somebody who learned Taekwondo, and they taught me all that they know. So even if I don't have that ability specifically, it doesn't mean I can't be trained by that person. The same goes for Ahsoka training Sabine, even if Sabine is a Mandoa fighter.
All right,
And
so that works. Your analogy works if you don't have, if for instance you didn't have any arms or legs, but you can't sit there and say that her being trained by Ahsoka is like you being trained by someone else in a different form of martial arts, because you're missing.
I think you saying the arms and the legs thing is completely different.
The thing you're missing is the fact that the thing that makes Jedi so great is the fucking connection to the Force.
Yes, but we've also seen Jedi train people in their fighting style who don't have the Force. That's okay. You don't need the Force to learn how to fight like a Jedi. You can fight like a Jedi. You're just not using the
Where's
Force.
Daimyo? I need my backup.
He was in here earlier.
Am I wrong in that though?
Yes.
Like,
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not, because a Jedi can still train somebody how to wield a saber the way that they do. Look at Grievous. Grievous did not have the Force, yet he
Grievous
was
does not fight like a Jedi does.
Yeah, yes, he does though.
Oh, why? Because he was trained in the Jedi in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku.
He's trained by Dooku.
Look,
who's training
there
him
is
the same way a Jedi would train him.
There is a factual connection between the Force and a Jedi's ability to fight.
I'm not denying. I'm not denying that. I'm saying that
so
a Jedi can still train somebody to
any
wield a sword.
non-Force user fighting is going to be weaker against a Jedi.
I'm not denying that either. I'm just
Okay.
saying they will be weaker, which we see in the trailer that Sabine is clearly weaker, but she can still be trained by a Jedi to fight in the same style as a Jedi or a Force user.
Yeah,
Whether
but
or
it's
not
not
she
going to be as
has the
fluid, though, I
Force.
don't think.
I don't know. I think it's stupid to make her a semi-Jedi.
I don't mind it, but
I'm not saying she's even a semi-Jedi. She can literally just be trained in that same way, the way that we have, freaking Pippin, who ends up being a knight of Gondor. It's like he's not obviously as good as even the Temple Guard, but he's still able to fight, and he's still able to get that training. It's the
You
same
said
way.
Gondor, right?
She's yes, so she's
Okay.
not anywhere near as good as a master or a Jedi, but she can still fight in that same style. That I'm okay with. Like, she can still be trained by somebody with the Force, even though her herself does not know how to use it. Like, she could still have a little bit of an upper hand as to somebody who's never been trained by a Force user. The same way that Pippin had an upper hand because he was trained by the best of the best knights, even though he's not one.
I see what he's saying.
I do too. I understand. I understand all the words, and I understand how they were combined, but I'm just not really sure I agree. But I mean, Roland, we were bound to disagree on something. The law of averages is against us.
So, overall, Caleb, what would you rate your first day at work?
My first couple days?
Yeah.
7.5.
Nice. Good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of got called out yesterday morning.
Why?
I walked in at 7:50. Was kind of fucking around with my phone for a bit, and then when the clock hit 8, I started doing some work. And then a couple minutes later, I get an email notification on my phone, and it's from my loan provider.
Oh, okay.
And so I had just filed my oh, fuck you, Pilgrim. When I applied for an income-based repayment plan last year, and I was pretty sure I was past the time that I'm supposed to reapply. So when you get one, you're supposed to inform them every year, of your tax shit, so they know whether or not you need to pay more. And so I was checking to see if that's what it was, and the head attorney walked in and was like, what you doing? And I said, I'm reading through these cases. And he goes, okay, well, you need to be doing that. It's 8:10. You shouldn't be on your phone. That's not a conversation you want us to have. And I was just like, yep, yes, sir. You're right. You're absolutely right. I need to get back to work. And it was definitely not the place to go. Well, I'm just checking this thing about my student loans. Because it's past 8 o'clock. Do that on your own time. But yeah, it was just one of those things where he didn't really bring it up again. We had a little meeting like a minute or two later about just, I don't need to be outworked by paralegals and shit like that. But it was, I like the guy. He's only trying to make me better.
That's how bosses are.
He likes me, I think. And I got a whole bunch of other clients today too. So
nice, man. So
be my lawyer.
Well, are you gonna reply to my text message?
When'd you text me? I
don't want to say.
You know what I was doing today, so.
No. I sent this like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it yet. I'll let you know. I'll let
this
you
requires more than just a
good
reply. Okay, good.
It went good. I'll
Better
give you
than that thing you said might happen.
No,
In the winter?
actually something else happened.
Okay, but it was good.
Something.
Okay, great.
Oh my goodness! Holy crap! Yes.
If anyone's curious, Rollo got a woman pregnant, and they were trying to find out if the baby was retarded.
No. No. That is not what happened. Don't listen to him. That is not what happened.
Yeah, they were scared because they went and did the ultrasound last week, and
Jesus Christ!
it had like
reach through the screen.
It had like a bear. There was like an Ewok head on the thing. They were really scared.
It had the face of Slender Man.
I couldn't tell. I mean, he had no facial
It was
structure.
weird because I'm vastly educated.
Looking like Voldemort.
He was like, he was asking me if she like effed a bear when something happened. It was a weird couple conversations, man. Rollo's not the smartest. Oh, hi, Rollo.
You son of a bitch.
So the question is, are you the father though?
There's no child.
What?
No existence.
I don't think that shit's legal in Pennsylvania anymore.
And it never was. What do you mean?
There's no child anymore.
Pennsylvania is the East Coast Texas, so most things.
There's no
children have been banned in
child
Pennsylvania.
anymore. Y'all got rid of the child.
Yeah,
Dude.
well, there's no children in Pennsylvania. We don't have schools anymore.
None, bro.
You and her got rid of the child, Rollo. That's terrible.
There was no child.
Well, I'm telling y'all, he called me. It was like a fever dream. He was like drunk. It was like 3 a.m.
All right.
We just got home from the dive bar, bro.
No, that was John.
The good thing is, it's actually not his. It's actually John Graver's.
Oh, John.
I think that was pretty
Bro,
funny.
you look
That
like
was
you
good.
need sleep, bro. Like
Oh, I
you.
do.
Yeah, bro, you look like shit.
I've been up since 4 a.m.
All right.
Oh, big baby.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we wrap it and you go sleep? Why don't we do that?
No, we'll wrap it and we'll be right back here in 2 days on Friday. For John.
Yeah,
You need to
we'll
sleep.
wrap it, and then Rolo's going to go tap it.
On that note, I'm calling it a day.
Dude, honestly, thanks, Caleb. I mean, I'll try.
Yo,
Fuck, I don't know where you're going with that. I think you need to just go ahead and press that big
Hey,
red
man,
button.
if some
right
legs
in the
need
corner.
to be spread, some legs need to be
Click the red button.
Okay,
Click the red
yo,
button.
no.